Hello, everyone, and welcome to another horrific game. I'm joined once again by our friends at Brotherhood of the Dice and Infinite Monkey Tales as we play Revenants of the Black Gate, a Mork Borg adventure by Orsmaster Games. This is a pitch black apocalyptic fantasy about lost souls and fools seeking redemption, forgiveness, or the last remaining riches in a bleak and dying world. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you for coming here and invite you to check out our friends' channels and show them support. Links are in the description. And without further ado, I hand you over to our GM, Lee.
Hi,
boss,
everybody.
what mischief have we got up to now?
What
laws of nature and morality have we violated?
Well, this is it. So there is an update to do on where we are, and before that, we're going to create like an intrepid traveler who's going to join us on this dark quest into the end of the world. So we're just going through the process of creating it, and for those that haven't played Mork Borg, it's kind of interesting to go through because it's very, very quick generally. So we've already done the stats for Stuart's character. He's chosen a class called the Warlord of Filth, and this warlord used to be a nice guy, and then something really, really bad happened to him, and it turned him a bit tyrannical. And can you remember what it happened to him? What turned him that way?
Yeah, his village got destroyed.
It did. By something immense and indescribable.
Indescribable, yeah.
Yeah. And he, but that's not the best bit, because he's brought with him his father's blade that's been handed down through generations. And it is a dagger called the Asin Assassin. And it's, very literally, if you hit somebody in the buttocks with it, they die instantly.
That's never not going to get boring.
I'm just checking if there's anything.
Cold shot. we can grab NPCs and spread them for you.
It makes more interesting on the bus, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So we've done your kind of class stuff. We've done your stats. We need to do now is your what they call terrible traits. So these are what is awful about you. So you're going to roll a d20 twice, and in your background you can make a note of them again. You know.
All right, there's a 20.
Ooh.
20. You're arrogant, and
a 10.
You're shrewd.
Combination.
So yes, you're arrogant and you're shrewd. You also get what's called a bad habit. So you can roll that.
Is that a d20 as well? 2.
Right. This is perfect. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You won't use a blade without testing it first on your own flesh. Your arms are completely knitted with scars, so be very, very careful. Don't stab your own ass.
Doesn't use toilet paper.
You also need to roll another d20 for something that these guys didn't do, and it's called a broken body. What part of your body is messed up? 13. Okay. Right. You have juddering and stuttering from nerve damage or stress. So you've got a bit of a stutter. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then right. And then near to the end, we've got motivations. Why are you in this world? What are you carrying on for? Okay, so I'm going to open that up. You can make a roll on that. I think that's a D20 as well.
Right, cool. What are we? 4. No, 14, sorry. My bad.
14. Okay. It's loading up. I'm just getting down to it now. The reason why you carry on. Number 14. Right. Number 14 is that you fear. You're no coward, but anyone in their right mind should be terrified of what lies out in the land after the sun falls. You're no hero either. You want to be the one sinking into the corner, drowning their sorrows until the inky black void of oblivion takes you all. But you are certain there are some fates worse than death. You travel to the valley of the dead, not because you want to, but because it's better for you to rid your home of this vile thing than to leave it to fester, and then who knows what will happen. You fight because you're scared not to. Warrior's death is a death known, but who knows how worse the true end will be. Yeah?
Very nice.
So that's what you do. I believe you're not far off. You're not far off. You get to roll on an armor table as well, I think, to see if you start with any. Just double check that. And then we'll... Yep, roll on an armor table.
Is that 20 as well?
It's a D4, that one.
Okay. 3.
3. Okay. You can have heavy armor, so
Andy.
get heavy armor. Yeah,
Nice.
it is. Very nice. So I would roll again a D4.
4.
4?
Yeah.
That's lovely. Right. Let me have a look. Okay. Okay. You have a coat of plates, which is now assigned to you, I believe. Yes, it is. So that reduces any incoming damage by D6.
Oh, wow.
Which is pretty big. That's pretty big considering your dagger does D4, you know? And that's effectively you. You just need a name. And to do that, you need to roll 2d6, one at a time probably, because it's a D66. So
1
1
and a 5.
Okay, so you can make your own name up, but the one you've rolled is Dom, D-O-M-N, or So you can either choose them or choose something
Dom or
Dom or To give you an idea, everybody else is Brother Tetanus, Ashes Morelli, Olsvar of the Chasm, and Sigsvar the Solemn.
I like ERM, is that?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take
URM. It's
URM.
URM.
Okay.
So I'll change that in your thing. Okay. And you'll be faceless for now, but if you send me a picture for next time, I'll put it on. No problem. And that is effectively you, because I've gave you the backpack and I've gave you some food. You have no scroll, but you've got a weapon and you've got armor.
Nice.
I feel shortchanged.
Yeah, but you're an heretical priest. You're not a warrior.
Well, last session, all I was doing was running and then being a god.
That's it. That's it.
One of
So,
yours.
as a very brief recap on the rules, then, this is a very dark world. It's meant to be very brutal and lethal. So when it comes to attacking, you roll a d20 plus a relevant stat, probably strength or agility. And then if you hit, you'll roll your weapon damage, no problem. Everything is done on your point of view. So I will automatically hit you unless you dodge it. Okay? So that's part of that. If you make a roll that you fail that you really, really want to pass, there's something called omens. And if you look, I think it's on the journal tab, there should be something there that says omen rules. If you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you open that, that should tell you what you can spend an omen to do. So you can, and it's worth other people remembering this as well, a reminder for everybody else. You can -5 to any critical hit rolls that are hit on you or others. You can avoid an arcane catastrophe when you mess up on your scroll. You can deal maximum damage with one attack. You can re-roll a dice with -2 to difficulty. Or you can, if you do it before you roll, you can -4 to difficulty. You can lower damage on you by d6, or you can neutralize a crit or a fumble. All that you can do by spending an omen. But omens come back slowly. Okay? So you have to be conscious of that. Is there any questions around the system, stuff like that, before we start?
No, it all seems good to me.
Cool. And then we will once again enter the dark world of Mork Borg. And here we are. So we're now up to the recap of the chaos of last session.
Never chaos.
Ashes, where are you going, man?
And it may be better for you guys to kind of catch Stuart up on where we are and what you're doing, and the people at home as well. Just have a bit of an interest.
So we were invited. We invited ourselves to a monastery.
Yeah.
For the night because the weather was just atrocious. The abbot invited us in, was very gracious and plied us with food and drink and all was merry. We then met one of the monks who was wearing a symbol we recognized from right back at the adventure when we were on the cart getting transported for our assassination mission. Eyes locked and as they recognized each other, so we had decided to wait until bedtime, retire to our quarters, and then go and find this monk. Things then didn't go quite the plan. We thought we would just quietly walk around the place. It turns out that's a major no-no, going out of your cell after curfew. We didn't even know there was a curfew, so that was a thing. So then realized we had to be stealthy. That didn't work out either. Few words were exchanged and swords, and a bit of a chase happened. The next thing we know, we're in the middle of a ritual where it turns out these monks are batshit crazy. And,
that's debatable.
Well, it's the same as the Baptists with the rattlesnakes, except they're rainbow-colored adders.
That's right.
So think of that sort of environment where they're holding snakes and kissing them and doing all sorts of weird stuff. So we got right in the middle of that, and we'll now find out why my character is in hell because he's a wee bit of a proclivity to go mad and massacre people if he considers them a traitor.
Yeah.
So that can just come out of nowhere. So that all came into play. We then had the lantern things, a whole posse basically coming to pick us up.
Yeah.
For our past deeds. So they were beating at the front doors while the monks and the priests were trying to capture us on the other side. And it just got a bit mad. And after getting the fight, killing a few people, we then decided the best course of action was to skedaddle. So we all ran like buggery out the door into the mist and the rain. And that's kind of where we are. We're like running for our lives because everything's chasing us right now. And the chaos is ensued because we're all just run and hopefully find each other again or not, depending on
That's right. Yeah. So you race off into the night out from the monastery, and you're kind of like running. The ground is full of like frost, so there's a little bit of light bouncing off it from the pale moonlight. I'm just gonna activate that scene again, I think. So you should be able to see it. I'll put you on, even though you're not quite there. I'll put you on there. You can kind of see where it all is. Yeah, so you should be fine with that. So yes, you race off into the crisp, cold night. You can hear kind of commotion going on in the monastery behind you. The way that you come out is kind of looking back down the path where you came through from. So you are kind of here, and it would be going back towards the valley of the unfortunate undead if you went that way. You could, it looks like the path that they mentioned, this place that you were supposed to be going to, Schleiswig, it seems to be kind of like from the front door, because this is on the way to it. So you will pass this monastery on your way to Schleiswig. So if you wanted to go there, you would have to kind of make your way around the front. But as you mentioned, you know for a fact that there's like a ton of wick heads and something else that's there, something kind of unpleasant, a weird old woman.
I mean, I'm in no hurry. We've got a long way around. We've got a long way around.
Yeah, take a long way around. What's it?
Taking the long way around.
So I'm basically
tetanus. Oh, sorry.
Rushing out to get away from the light and the darkness, and then probably going to circumvent the temple as well.
Okay, so are you what? Are you going directly to the front door, around the back, and around?
Back in the dark.
Around the back and around.
Yeah.
Now you're doing it with your lantern on?
Off.
You're doing it
Off.
right.
Off. Yeah.
Yeah, basically once I got outside, extinguish the lantern, get into darkness.
Is there moonlight or is it pitch black outside?
It is moonlight. It is definitely moonlight. You can see.
Well, as far as we know, all the wickheads are filing into the monastery to go and like wreak havoc anyway. So
that's right.
Stay away from the main course.
Yeah. You can hear shouting from in the monastery, and kind of as you move around the back, you can follow them.
Brothers, learn from the pain. Learn from the pain. Your flesh betrays you.
Brother, how did you survive that adder bite?
Flesh has no power over me. Neither poison, nor disease, nor necrosis.
You should have died by that bite, Brother Tetanus. I say it bite, yeah. How come you're not
My
dead?
faith is strong. My faith is strong. My lady sits in my heart, and she protects my spirit from the betrayals of flesh.
You do start moving around the back, and you can hear there are voices kind of outside, and you can hear them shouting, but not what they're shouting. You just know they're present. Do you continue moving? Are you hesitating?
Have we caught up together, or are we all sort of
You look
spread
around.
out as we?
Is there any? I looked at the monk that we went out with. Is there anyone in there whose soul would be worth saving?
There is no monk with you.
Oh, where'd you go? Shit. He was
In
with
fact,
us.
come
We
to
left.
think of it, there
That's
is
what I mean.
no
We're all
Ash
split up,
with
aren't
you.
we? So
Oh yeah, he went out with ashes, didn't he? We just followed.
He's
Yeah.
buggered off again.
In the distance, you hear a very, very faint.
I think Ashes is hiding.
Yeah. Hiding. Yeah, it's definitely hiding. Yeah, he's whistling away.
Yeah. But beyond that, there is nothing. It goes quiet, deathly quiet then. And you can't see anybody else. There's just you guys. So are you hesitating where you are?
I'm stopping to basically get my bearings and focus in on where noise is coming from. There's no point rushing blindly.
Well, I'm basically helping Tetanus out because I was with him when he got out. Yeah.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. We all come out at different times. Has our party met up together yet, or are we like?
Yes. You can meet up at the back of the monastery.
Except Ashes.
Yes.
He's gone whistling away in the distance.
Randomly whistling in places. I'm trying to find. Who am I missing? I've got Brother Tetanus. I've got Allsvar. I need Sigsvar. Where's Sigsvar? He's there. He's still fighting in
He was
church.
killing more monks before he decided to go.
No, I did get away.
He did.
He did.
He got away last.
He did. So you're
I
kind
thought
of
it
behind.
wasn't. I actually thought I was done for. To be honest.
You nearly were.
Yeah, it was a close one.
Yeah. So you're behind the monastery, like I said, huddled together in the darkness. You can make a presence check to work out if they're coming near to you, if they're talking about you, etc.
Oh no, talking about me.
Oh, nice. Okay. You can hear it's kind of ahead of you, but it's not imminently close. It doesn't sound like they're getting close either. You would say it's some kind of courtyard they're talking in, because you can't see anybody, but you can hear them like they're outside.
I mean, we want to move as quickly as possible away from the sounds of screaming monks.
Yeah, they're not necessarily screaming. They're just kind of like barking orders, bite sounds.
Okay.
It says,
Oh, shit, okay, right.
Library.
Yeah, they were in cahoots. They weren't enemies. You know, they're only enemies to us. It's all about capturing us.
No,
so the wickheads and the demon thing are part of the monks' team.
Are we within sight of Schleswig? Like, we see its lights at the bottom of the hill or anything? Or I think we're fairly close, weren't we?
No, I mean, even if you were, you're behind the monastery. But no, you can't see Schleswig anywhere.
So I kind of whisper, I would suggest staying off the main road. They may be expecting us to head to Schleswig, but we don't want to make it easy.
Stay off the beaten track. Just stay wide of the beaten track.
Excellent idea.
They won't have expected us to do this. They'll probably expect us to run straight there, but that means we can keep an eye out for them.
I'll be honest with you, Sigzar, I was expecting us to do this. I would defer to you as a military man.
You should be dead, Brother Tetanus. I don't know how the hell you survived that. I'm just like amazed. Well, what the flip?
I have faith. If you have
Hey,
faith
from
as well, then your flesh has no control or hold over you. Perhaps you need to, if you wish to take part in the ceremonies, I can begin by removing a strip of flesh as a starter.
Yeah, removing your strip of flesh. Yeah, you're not removing my strip of flesh, mate.
I am unburdened.
Unburdened.
Actually-
You're definitely burdened. You got one droopy testicle now, mate.
I just sort of grip the pommel of my sword and just grip my teeth.
Yeah.
As
Is it dragging in the snow, by the way?
It's not necessarily snow. It's like a crisp
Right.
frost.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I wonder if his testicles drooping that much.
That was
Actually,
like
it's cold.
2
That's
sessions
gone
ago,
up in his body
How
now,
long
isn't
do
it?
you think they've recorded this?
That'd have been gone up to his throat now, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sigvar kindly finished off the operation. So
Yes, he did. So what's the plan? Are you moving round the monastery?
Anti-clockwise around the monastery.
Just in the tree line. If there's a tree, is there a tree line around it? I would have thought so.
No, everything's dead, Dave.
Just enough to stay out of the light.
One advantage of being with me is that I also smell of death quite dramatically. So if there are any wild animals tend to stay away from the smell of death.
That's true. So you head round. You can see definite smaller wall as you get past the main keep. You can see the tower where you were staying before your welcome was revoked. And you can start to see the steady, faint glow of light behind you where you've kind of traipsed. It looks like they're tracking your feet in the frost, your footprints by the looks. As you come around the tower where you were staying and get to the front, you can see the steps to the main entrance of this monastery. And at the foot of them, there is an unusual sight, you would say.
A dead monk.
It is a horse and cart. But this horse is not just a horse. It's a horse that's beyond the end of starvation. Its bony ribs are practically like ripped muscles. Its teeth have receded, or its gums have receded over its teeth. And it's kind of stood there, just nodding on the air. Its skin is all mangy and matted. And you can see this cart, this ancient old cart. It looks like a coach of some kind, but there doesn't seem to be any doors or windows around the edges of it. It's like a big, for the lack of a better word, like a storage box.
Does the horse actually look like a living horse but really emaciated, or?
You can't tell from this distance.
I mean, is it like struggling to try to stand, or is it fairly sturdy?
No.
I think that's an undead. Something undead.
We haven't had much luck with coaches or carriages since we
You
came
can't
this far.
see any other kind of person around.
Perhaps a prison cart?
Maybe there might be some goods in there.
You could find your armor.
Yeah. Temptation.
Perhaps there'll be some trepanning equipment as well. I've got a stinking headache with all that wine we drank last night.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you're not dead. You had an adabite and you're pissed up.
Well, it might provide. Maybe worth advancing with caution. We need to keep moving anyway, and a motion behind us to where the lights are in pursuit.
I don't know if we should. I mean,
oh my god, it's really bright!
Whoa, the lights are on!
Why are the lights on?
It's the ugly lights at the end of the nightclub. I'm going home.
Oh my god, who's snogging? Oh.
How's about 0 and 0? Yeah, try that.
I can't see anything. I can't see
I
nothing.
know.
Oh,
That's
like,
our night
I'm
vision
just looking
kill.
at the stream.
Big spotlights come on.
Yeah. So it's kind of sat there waiting. Looks like it's.
Does it have any like regalia on it or anything?
It should have
again,
a plant or
you
something
have to-
like a. What
You
is
want
it?
to make
shadow.
a presence check to try and determine more information. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to do one of them.
Yeah.
What's the difficulty?
It's normally because it's dark. I would say it's 12. I might give it you a bit easier otherwise, but right. Let's have a look. So Allsvar's fine, and Sigsvar is. So you can't, with your one eye, you can't really see that well in the dark. It turns
It's a really
out.
tiny cut.
Yeah. Seeing as you plucked your own eye out, you kind of impaired your own vision. But you guys can notice it doesn't have breath on its air, which is very clearly on your own breath. The mist is coming out with every breath. This horse isn't doing that. It's just kind of like wallowing and stood there. You can tell it's insanely tattered, and it wasn't there when you arrived. You can hazard a guess that whatever these things are that came, they brought it with them, and it's there to probably transport you back. And as you look at it a bit further, you can see the box kind of rattles.
Perhaps we should not go too close to this cart after all.
Might give away our position, but
No, I think we should just stay clear of it. It's
How are you with horses? Is anyone good with horses?
You think we should stay clear of it? Okay.
Curiosity killed the cat. That's what I'm thinking. I'm very curious.
Okay.
But yeah.
it could be. We need to make some distance that might be useful.
Yeah.
I say we at least.
I think when we were brought here, we had I think I had the mastery of the horse earlier. I think I still got the whip. I still have the whip. I can thrash this horse.
You do have the whip.
Move for us.
Maybe we can nick it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we can get this thing going, we can put some distance between ourselves and our pursuers.
Exactly. More than we were on our weak legs.
Yes.
Certainly.
That's
This is true. Considering Brother Tetanus is drunk.
I think
He's going to be driving. Drunk driver. Oh my god.
At this
drunk
point,
driving? Is there no law we will not?
Yes.
I think consider what we have done in this game. Drunk driving's the least, like right down at the bottom rung of things to worry about in our morality. So
I think so.
I think
So another sneak up on this beast and take the vehicle.
Yeah, take it and just go.
You're taking the vehicle, okay.
Yeah, just go.
So you're probably going to have to make agility checks to get to the thing without disturbing the horse.
Well, if one of us gets
remember your Romans.
I was going to say before rolling, if one of us has an omen and can get there and get hold of the reins, then the rest of us can go up. But
I'm going to spend an omen. Do I have to re-roll it, please?
All the cards are already rolled, so
it's going to be, because it's undead and because it's dark, the difficulty is only 10. So
Well,
it reduces it
and use
to
my
8.
omen.
If you spend an omen, it reduces it to 8.
Yeah.
So you can then re-roll that dice.
I just rolled it.
Yeah.
Why do I let me roll it again? Okay.
Hey!
Hey!
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. You, Olsvar, fine.
okay, so get hold of the reins.
Right. Is everybody else tested? Yeah.
No, but that's what we're saying.
you're
if
telling
we've got
me.
one person to go forward, get hold of the reins,
Okay. That's fine.
and then the rest of us can just walk up without.
Right. Well,
has the horse kind of like lost its shit as he's grabbed the reins?
No, he hasn't. It's
standing
staying
there.
calm.
you've got up to it. You've got up to it. You can see this cart. It is wooden slatted, but between the wooden slats there are iron bars. So it's kind of a bit like it would have been a cage, a prison thing, but they've put wooden slats between the bars, so it's totally shut off. And you can hear a definite rattling towards the back of it. This horse hasn't noticed you, but you haven't approached directly to the horse. You've gone to the box instead, so you're kind of up against the side of the box. What would you like to do?
I'd like to get on that horse and just get us to safety.
Okay, the others are where you left them back there.
Should we
You
leave them
could
to it?
run off if you wish.
No, I'm not going to do that to Brother Tetanus, even though he's a bit mental and the other one's psychotic. So yeah, we're a great bunch.
Okay, right. You get onto the stagecoach bit. No problem. You ease yourself in very quietly. Okay, what are you doing now?
I'm going to try and turn the horse round towards where they are and tell it to slowly pull away.
Well-
and get on it.
Once we see you up on the horse, we'll move forward. Have you got
Right.
control of it?
Yeah. But
Well, we can't see. We can just see his back, so
Right.
we presume.
I'm just motioning.
I think he has it. I think he has the measure of the beast.
Okay, let's go. Right.
Okay.
All right, help Brother Tatters. We'll go towards the coach.
I cut me
Right.
ropes.
Yeah.
Mind your testicle.
Right, so Olsvar, I'm going to need you once again. I'm going to need you to make a toughness check to keep in charge of this horse, and that's going to be a difficulty 12 toughness.
I'm going to use an omen.
Right, okay.
I'm going low on omens.
Again, it would have been better to spend that before you did it, but that's okay.
Oh, right, so I didn't know.
Difficulty 10 to do it.
Oh, oops,
Okay.
sorry. Press the wrong button.
It's okay.
Oh God, I got that. No.
Right.
Oh dear.
Ouch.
As you two approach, this thing kind of senses that you're not its owner, and it starts neighing very loudly.
Oh, control the beast!
Don't get the
It's very
on it.
still. It will not move when you kind of whip it, like crack its reins. It's not kind of going anywhere. You can hear shouting.
slap it on the, just poke it in the bum. Or
No, you
slap
kill it. Oh, yeah, I've got the dagger. I had some success last time, so I'm gonna like run along. If it's not actually moving,
It's
just
not
lay him.
moving.
I'll
It's
run
been-
alongside and
Up
jump
here.
up next to Olvar and get me whip out.
Right. So you're piling onto the thing. You can feel the box rattling.
Who's there?
You are in complete darkness. You've been working at whatever you think this is, this door, for a little while now. You have no real clue where you are, what's happening. It is a complete weird situation that you're in. What would you say your last memory was from your tyrannical warlording days?
I just focus on the destruction of my village. That's all I focus on. I don't think about people I've killed or people I've come across. I just think about getting vengeance.
Right. So this is what you want. How dare somebody imprison you in a black cage? You can't free yourself. You can feel beneath your feet the round, bony forms of stinking, rotting bodies underneath your toes. But they've shut you in this, the audacity of them. And you can't seem to get your way out of it. but this thing, whatever it is now rocking. Brother Tetanus, I want you to take the reins then, and you can make a toughness check. You can have -2 difficulty, which would make it 10, because you have the whip.
Okay, I do not have any omens, unfortunately, so it's going to be a crapshoot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we kind of used them up to leave the monastery alive.
Right.
Oh, ow.
It's kind of like staggering a little bit, but not moving fully. It's moving slowly. Just treading and being very grumpy about it.
Go, beast, go, go! Move your legs!
Out of the door, there comes the form of the hideous person, who I will once again show you.
Oh God.
Hang on. I would love to show you, but I can't show you. Not to worry.
Is it because you're paused?
Indescribable.
No, I can see it just fine. I just can't work the thing. It'll be like an NPC. I think I have to press the NPC tab.
Yeah, it's just the game saying it's paused. So
Yeah,
I'm wondering
yeah,
if that's...
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Yes. There you go.
Oh, nice.
That's the
no.
woman that runs out, and she starts hissing at you. And she asks she yells inside, "Come quickly!"
Horse, you better move!
Yeah.
Horse, move, dumbass.
You can see a couple of the wickheads come out of the door.
I'm fucking running it.
I'm
You're
drawing
there.
my sword, seeing him on the wagon ready to repel anybody. Get this thing moving.
Move, horse! Move! Move!
Right, no problem.
Can I
Can
try
I try
again?
another? Oh yeah. Can we try again to get the horsey moving?
You can. What we will do is we'll start it as a combat, as an encounter, and then you can take it that way when my mouse will work. Here we go. Ding, just like that. I'll take out the horse and cart because it's a non-combatant. Come on. Here we go. Remove combatant. Okay, so initiative is
Oh, shit.
those first, right? Okay.
Hold on, does the enemies include the horse? Because then the horse goes first.
No,
No.
I said the horse is a non-combatant.
Gonna do a bit of rules luring? No. Preparing to try and get out of this.
For Stu's benefit, in MÖRK BORG, you basically roll, and either the enemies or the party go first.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But that's what I'm
Every
saying. If we technically count the horse as the enemy, it can start moving.
Yeah. So the necromancer, for that is what she is, starts chanting into the air with a really dark, deep-throated chant. And from the back of the cart, you can feel those arms and legs start twitching.
Oh shit! Who's at front? Who's outside the cart? Let me out now. We've got a big problem.
Yeah. So
can't
that's
hear
what she
anything.
does. The wickhead, and this is no ordinary wickhead. This is like an act for the benefit. I will again show on the screen. So the wickhead is not just this. It is. The wickhead is basically a human with a lantern on its head, but it's not spindly like that. It is like a Brutus. It's like if the Rock was a wickhead. and it starts sprinting towards the cart.
Get out.
Open the lake. Open the lock. Let whatever's inside deal with it.
Right, get the horse started.
Yeah.
I start crawling over
Yeah.
the back then of
Yeah.
the.
They're both going down there. So that's them. So going through that, it's in a player's turn. You can act however you wish, so long as you have taken an action. You can basically move and attack or do a minor thing. You know, it's pretty free form, but you get to act in whatever order you wish, but it's generally a move and an attack, and you can do it, you know, Olsvar and move, then Sigsvar and attack, and then Olsvar and attack, and etc. etc.
Can
So it's
me and
up to you to make the most of your order of Inish.
Lee, can me and Brother Tetanus do, you know, if we're trying to get this horse, can we combine rolls to make it move?
Sure. Sure. Again, I don't believe there's teamwork rules in Mork Borg, but I will give you a -2 difficulty. So with the whip and with you kind of like hitting it as well, I will reduce it to difficulty 8.
Brother Tetanus, we've got to do this.
I will lead. I will lead.
Okay,
Just
okay.
shout disparaging things at the horse.
G up, GG, move,
That's not
foosh.
disparaging. Toughness again, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Cool. Critical success. Yeah, that was
Vroom,
really
vroom, vroom. 1 horsepower.
Hold
So-
on!
While they're doing that, I'm crawling over the top of the carriage to open the back door to let whoever it is out.
Okay. As you start crawling over it, this horse rears up and then starts galloping forward, and you're nearly thrown off. You manage to catch hold of like the top of the thing, but
Yeah,
it's
just like,
it moved faster than you suddenly expected it to. So you would have to kind of make an agility check to get to the edge of the thing.
Yeah. Okay, I'll hold on for the minute that we get down the road. Then if we're moving.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not about to do like a run on the train thing. If we're actually getting out of here,
yeah,
then
that is what's happening.
I just hold it on for grim life.
Yeah, that is.
I shout towards the bottom thing. Hold on, we'll get you out in a moment. We get out of this place.
Okay. Right. So you've gone, Andy and Trousers have gone. So, what are you doing? You're inside this cart, and there are things moving inside it.
I'm gonna start stamping on everything. I know that I killed these fuckers. These were dead things, so I'm just gonna start stamping around. I can't really see much because it's bloody dark. But
Yeah, that's
stamping on
right.
things,
It is pitch
wriggling.
black. Okay, so you will be able to make an attack. So to make an attack, you go to your character sheet,
Mhm.
and there is something called violence.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you should have the assassin
Yeah.
blade or something like that. You can basically attack with that.
Yeah, let's do some of that. Hopefully we'll get some bumps.
And when you do that, you
Just click it, yeah?
you click on it, and it should say versus what armor or something like that. Can you see?
Yeah, target armor.
And it's got no armor.
Right. Oh no, I missed. Damn.
Well, it is pitch black. You can't see anything.
Yeah.
So that's fine. So that's you. You're kind of like randomly stamping down. No! As this thing is racing forward. Right. next turn. So next turn, the initiative is re-rolled, and it is these things. So you are, I would say, 2 distance away from the wickheads and the wickheads. If you get past 4 away, you will be out. Okay, you will have escaped. So when it comes to your turn, you will roll you will roll your agility, or your. In fact, let's do it as presence for commanding the horse. You'll roll your presence. It'll be difficulty 14 because it's an unwilling thing. I'll reduce that to 12 because of the whip and because of help from Andy. So if you pass it, you will increase a range. If you fail it, you'll decrease a range. Okay.
Are they running behind us?
Yeah, they're running after you. And that's
You
what
do your first roll, Brother Tetanus. You go first, Brother Tetanus. Try to get it to
In terms of what they call shamblers, they're going to attack So again, on your violence tab, there should be defense.
Yeah.
You do that, and it is versus D4.
Oh, I got 17.
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. It's okay if you defended, then that's fine. Yeah. Which is fine, but you have to do that twice, I'm afraid.
Oh no. Is that against the D4 as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't so good.
Uh-oh. Luckily,
armor secret.
you can feel these arms grappling at your ankles, and they're trying to pull you down onto the ground. You can hear the foul kind of guttural noise of something in here as he's dragging at you.
Are you going to shout out?
Yeah. There are fucking things in here that are coming to get me. Let me out. Christ.
We're not in a position to stop at the moment, sir, but once we do, rest assured, we'll investigate your claim.
Well, I'll, because if I think everything's fine, obviously I'm not going to try to move to open the back, but now I hear the screams, I'm going to.
Yeah, you can definitely hear these things, and you can hear shouting.
Right, so I'm going to start making my way towards the back of the...
Is that another prisoner like us? I wonder.
Looks like it.
Well, it's your turn.
Right, so I'm going to make my way towards the back of the carriage.
Right, no problem. So it will be
We got 6 more, we're coming to a bump!
agility 12. It will be. Oh, nice.
Oh, yes. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah. Galloping on. And you crawl, like you said, professionally, haul yourself to the edge. You can see that the only door to it is at the back. And it's got two kind of doors to it, and there's a big rusted iron padlock at the bottom that's holding it shut.
So
You
I
get
was going to
moving.
strike at the padlock when I get a chance.
Okay. So
Right,
you'll
so
be
we're
able
going-
to deal with that next turn.
Yeah.
So I'm going horsey. Genius!
Well done, Brother Tetanus.
Nice.
I think I'm getting the hang of this!
Move for moosh. Come on, horsey.
Yep.
Dead horsey.
So you did it. You certainly did. Okay. That is brilliant. So,
Sorry,
you are
sorry,
now-
sorry, Lee, we've left your necromancer behind again.
No.
That's all right, mate. No, I'm helping you, aren't I? So your roll
Left
counts as
in the
my...
dust, yeah.
So if you didn't fail it, if you failed it, then I'd go, if that makes sense, yeah?
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, no
You can
problem.
go as well to keep it going, to get us another
Yeah.
bit away, can't you? Use to concentrate on getting this horse as far away as possible from...
Yeah. And then it's What would like to do?
I'm gonna Well, I don't know whether to carry on trying to stamp these things in the dark or try and boot the door in again.
You can do either.
I'll
If
try and
the
kick
door,
the door.
then we can push them out the back.
Yeah, I'll try and kick the door.
Wait,
Right,
isn't,
okay.
isn't Six Bar on the back?
Just as
Right.
Six Bar lowers his head down over the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a door to the face.
So the door will be a strength 16 check.
Ooh.
That to get out of it.
Oh crap! I'm not rolling well tonight.
Sadly not. You boot at it and it does make a big rattle. But it doesn't go anywhere. Just like the other 20 times you tried it in your anger before when it was sat stationary.
I don't know why I expected anything else.
So, I believe everybody's acted. So next turn, it is the creatures again.
Oh crap!
Right. So these shamblers once more going to attack I'm going to try and drag him down onto the floor. So you need to roll a defense versus D4 once more.
Nice. Again.
Yeah. And again, yeah. There's two of them trying to crawl at you.
Sweet.
Oh, you're a beast. Absolute beast. Right. Yeah. And you can still see these wickheads kind of like chasing you down the road. Are they doing anything? Let me have a look.
This horse fortress, we are lost.
Right. Their eyes, their head suddenly brightens up to the strength of a sun. And Stigsvar certainly kind of like is temporarily blinded, as you can see them. Just like it's just like a pinpoint, just like Cyclops' eye beam, maybe. And you can't see a thing. Even the people driving the car, it's kind of like really disorienting. Running away from a nuclear blast. So you are kind of blinded right now. But again, that's an advantage for Brother Tetanus, because he's always blinded. So it will increase. Yeah, it'll increase the difficulty for your escape by 2. So you would be back up to 14, I think I said, didn't I?
Does the horse seem bothered by it?
No,
You're going to stop, is it?
no.
It's like
So
an
it's-
undead horse is bright light.
Yeah, but you have to keep the pressure on though.
yeah. So it's your turns. The enemies have gone.
I'm still act.
Yeah, you go first. Yeah, fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna strike the padlock.
Yep, so that would be strength 16 to bust that open.
Oh, strength.
Yes!
Oh,
Oh, nice.
nice.
Bloody hell.
Strength to the
Critical.
padlock.
Whee!
You can describe how, in a critical way, you smash this
So I'm
padlock.
sort of holding on to the edge, and I pull my battle axe, and I just swish right down the lock and just cleave it. Actually, I
Right.
take some of the wood off as well, splinter the wood that was holding
Yeah.
on to it, and just cleave the whole mechanism, just busting it off.
Amazing. Perfect. You do that, and the first of the doors opens up before you, and as you can see inside, there is something moving, but it's very dark.
I thought it was really bright because of the witch behind us.
Oh yeah, there is, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's blinding light. Yeah, you can, regardless, you can see things moving, but you are also kind of semi-blinded, so you know there's things in there. You just can't see them in detail.
So I'm not going to swing down yet till I get my
No.
bearings, but at least I've got the door open.
Yeah. So you're still on top of the car. Am I
Yeah.
right in saying that? Yeah. Okay. So, Brother Tetanus and Olsvar,
Giddy up!
Go on.
Rings in the
Crack away,
horse.
crack away.
One more and you'll have outrun the wickheads.
Let's hope. Just keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh, come on.
No, I'll have a go now.
Oh.
I got
Right,
one.
so if you ever go and fail, they will be back to 1 away from you. So they've moved to 2.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
I'm
They're catching up
horse. I'm
significantly.
horse. There was the shouting of the horse.
Just
Yeah,
have one
the
job.
horse is skidding to a
job.
halt. The horse is skidding to a halt now. He's had enough.
Dead horsey.
Curse you.
These things are like T1000. They're like steamrollers just racing up this road towards you. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm running towards the light that's just appeared and
Yeah.
get the hell out of there. I'm
Getting
not
the
going
hell
too
out.
fast because I'm
Okay.
not jumping out of the cart. No way on earth. I'm coming towards the edge of the cart slowly
Yes.
to see
Yes.
what's going on.
Kick the other things out the back.
Isn't
Yeah.
there a big axe hanging down?
No, I got it in my hand. So, like I said, I just swished it down and broke the lock, but obviously I brought it back up again, and I'm holding on to the top. As
Climb
we
up
come
to
to
the-
like
I'll
a
climb up
start to
to the
come to a
roof of the
screeching
car.
halt. I'm looking around, going, "You just have one job. Do it."
I'm thankful we got us this far.
Shouting isn't going to get it done any easier. Rest assured, we are doing our utmost.
And what? So you stood at the edge of the entryway,
Yeah, I'm
yeah?
going to pull myself up to the roof.
Right. Because you're blinded, again, that will be a strength check, but that will be difficulty 14 because you kind of blinded this turn.
Oh, for Christ's
Oh,
sake.
oh.
Oh dear, I think he fell out the back.
Yeah, you're not fumbled, so you've not fallen off the cart, but you are kind of like teetering on it. You are on the edge, shall we say?
Right. This is not going well.
No, it's not. So next
Did
turn,
we mention this game's absolutely brutal?
it is very
Yay!
good. Okay, yay! You guys, your turns.
So,
You get
seeing,
a second bite of the
obviously,
These two things, the vision is clearing now. You've obviously got like them bright spots in front of your eyes, but you can see what you're doing. And you can see these two meaty wickheads kind of like charging up. One of them's got like a cleaver in his hand as they're racing up this hill towards you.
a sort of a callback. Not to upset you, gentlemen, but we need to make haste.
Oh, maybe you should try.
I'm kind of busy here.
Trying our
Then
best
I'm going to
here.
reach down and help Erm. Obviously, I don't know Erm's name yet, but I see
Has anyone
obviously
got a
Erm
ranged
holding on to the back.
Yeah. You
So,
see,
Will
they
that
certainly
add to his role?
heavy
Or do
armor.
I need to make a...
You would make a strength check. That would be 14. But if you do it like whoever wants to make it, you can do it like a teamwork thing. So -2 off it. So if whoever's got the better strength can make the check, and it will be difficulty 12.
my strength is +1. What is my strength? Just says +1. What's your strength, Erm?
+2, but I'm rolling shockingly.
You know what my dice rolls like.
How dice work?
So
So,
if
I
you
roll-
roll to pull yourself up, and then
Yeah.
I'm obviously assisting you,
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my god.
or not.
right.
I haven't rolled above a 10 on.
I don't know. You've done pretty well on dodging attacks.
Yeah.
Still dangling.
Yeah. So he is still dangling. You've got his arms. He's in plate armor. This thing is in plate armor with like the full helmet on.
That's what it was. I thought it was going to be grabbing robes. I feel steel. I'm like, right, and then just
Mm-hmm.
start.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. What do you
Yes,
guys
it
do at
is.
the front?
Right.
Okay, from the shoulder.
Trousers,
It's like,
trousers in old
Oh, we may have found some armor for you.
God, on, let's go, brother.
If this man doesn't survive, we may have some armor for you. So.
Aha! Awesome. We like that, brother Tetanus.
But yeah, so you try on the horse. See if you have any more luck than I did.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Oh,
That's the wrong way. I think
Right.
he blew her or moved it somehow.
Okay. And you're not spending omens. You've no omens to spend.
I'm not wasting my omen. No, I've got one left.
Right. Okay. These things have caught up to you.
Oh.
They're grabbing onto the side of the cart.
Oh God, it's actually that close to us, I think.
Yeah.
Is that on their turn they catch up to us, or were they alongside
it is,
anyway?
Yeah, but it's their turn now. Unless you're doing something.
Well, no. If they were next to us, I would basically whip one that's next to us.
Well,
They go up on their turn.
Oh, right, they're caught. Yeah. I see. They're near us. They're one square behind, weren't they?
They were, but I said if you roll twice in a turn, which you did, I said they're going to have a chance to, come back twice. And you took the roll. So they're now 0. So they are there. Like I said, clinging on by the fingernails, pulling themselves up onto the cart. So that's the wickheads this turn, but they are virtually at feet, just so you know. Yeah. The shamblers are going to try, for this turn, they're going to try and get again. So he would need to defend twice.
Oh God.
Okay.
Sweet.
Luckily, zombie teeth and plate armor don't tend to mix, so they're gnawing on you like a dog gnaws on a bone, but not really getting anywhere. So that one of them, there's 2 of them. Yeah. You have to do it on the second one as well, I'm afraid.
Oh Christ.
There's always a chance, but yeah, you're more than capable. They're just annoying little flies right now. But next turn, you'll have a much serious problem, as you can see these 2 wick heads.
So while he's doing that, I'm going to try and haul him up.
Yeah. And I will just show for benefit of those that haven't seen them fully.
The horse is stuck cooperating signal.
No, that's not right. Don't want to do that.
Let's not read any books that are
let's not read
written in human blood.
That
never ends well.
I meant to do that one. So that's what a wicked looks like.
Nice.
But this is, like I said, the body of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on it, on both of them.
God, I
Has
guess
it got the
you didn't make a
intelligence?
mock-up of that one.
There is actually, but I'd have to upload it. You do notice Sigsvar, as you can see him, you recognise that actually. You didn't need a check for it. That is one of the ones that you saw in the village before you got to the monastery. Ashes never told you what he was doing, but can you remember? I think you fought.
Yeah, that's right. He can bolt it out, and
we avoided it. Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
And there's 2 of them right there. As you are that close, you can see the muscles on its arm aren't natural muscles. They're like a sewn up patchwork of muscles that have been put together in some way, shape, or form. So that is the end of the turn. So
hold on. Did I? I didn't go.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to try and haul Erm up.
Go for it. That's only 12 now because you can see better.
Right.
So you manage it.
Yep, just yoink.
Right.
Pull them up to the top.
As you haul up, you almost drop him over the side because as he comes up, he's kind of like his plate visor comes up, and you can see inside is the body of a zombie. Effectively, his throat is completely shredded and torn out. His eyes are pale and white, but yet he's talking.
Don't be discouraged.
I'm like, oh shit, we've got another one. And I just sort of ready myself.
Yeah.
What's happening, Sigvar?
Just get us moving.
We're working on it.
Right. So next turn then.
Dun, dun.
Ah!
Are we going to lose
Right.
another horsey?
So the wickheads are climbing slowly up the side of the cart. They're using the cleaver, and one's got a dagger, and they're kind of using them as hooks to pull themselves up.
These creatures are surprisingly spry.
They're not making any sound, but the heat from the light in their heads is kind of like steaming on the frosty night air. And it gives them quite an intimidating look as it's billowing. The horse is only cantering now, but it still kind of like leaves like a trail of mist in the light. The shamblers, they are climbing up as well. Next turn, they're going to be on the top of the cart, and then you're going to have to deal with 4 of them. In fact, the wickeds, I'm gonna make a D6 check and see. On a 4 to 6, one of them's going to go to the front. No, they'll deal with the ones on the top first.
No rush.
That's yeah. We have no rush. It's a simple matter of tossing you off it.
Whoa!
So they basically next turn there'll be 4 of them on top of the cart, and it's your goes.
I don't know if this will work, but Mother Malaise, extinguish their lights! And I'm going to cast Eyelid Blind the Mind on them.
You're not, because
Okay.
you have run out of powers for this day.
Oh, okay, fine.
I'm pretty sure if you look at your character sheet, your powers says 0. Because you
okay, fine.
used a lot of it last session trying to blind that guard.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, he'll still try because he doesn't know he's got a.
Yeah, definitely. No
Gentlemen,
problem.
if you could get this horse moving, so that at the moment we've got 2 of them, there's more coming behind, plus a necromancer.
Ozar,
We
get
could-
the horseman! Hit the
If we
horse!
could not be here
Try it.
anymore, it would be greatly appreciated.
No.
And if you could stop rolling dice at that as well, that would be.
Who
Yeah.
put that man in charge of an horse, an undead horse?
My
This thing
presence
is
has still
not.
got +2 on it though, and it's a joke. It's my.
Yeah, this thing is not obeying. It's not a friendly horse, to be fair.
Let's
That's-
try it, brother. Please try. Use your
That's
one
why
eye.
you make a check, because it's not.
I've tried. My action was to stand up and try to blind the things, but obviously it didn't work.
That was
light blind.
Sparkle's pretty
Too
handle.
strong.
Yeah, you do see Brother Technus like chanting from a scroll, and nothing seems to be happening in that. So, Olsvar and Technus have gone. What about Sigsvar and
I am going to introduce the head of my battle axe to the head of the wick that's climbing up.
the Wickhead? Okay.
The wick head is going to meet, hopefully, the axe head.
Yeah, no problem. So I don't believe it's got any armor. No, it has no armor.
Nice.
Smash!
And you smashed it. Okay.
Right on the head.
You do indeed. Right, okay. You do indeed smash it on the head.
Bonk.
And that was
Slash.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Okay. Yep, you put a sizable crack down the glass of its down the glass of its thing, of its head, but it's still there, and it looks up slowly at you as it launches up onto the top of the cart.
Oh shit!
With the pure strength of its muscles, it's like a
Ninja Warrior.
jerking away, you know.
So is it standing or is it just fumbling around?
Yeah, it's pretty much getting to its feet on top of the cart.
Okay.
So it's your turn.
I'm gonna try and stab it in the arse.
Yeah. I would say that is difficulty 14 rather than 12, but yes, you can go for that. So in your violence, you need to do like -2 or whatever, I think.
I'll just roll the attack die and then -2 to whatever I roll, yeah?
There should be something on it that allows you to do a modifier.
Okay, attack dice is 12, so make that a 10.
Well, no, make it a 14 if it's the attack.
Yeah, sorry,
yeah. Just so you know.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Right, you overbalance and you bring yourself close to it as you lean over and try and stab its ass cheeks. And it kind of like rears up and looks you directly in the eyes.
Oh,
I think the man in armour tried to stab it in the bottom.
6 sees this, obviously.
Do I notice that he has other weapons?
Yeah, you know.
New companion. So instead of him pulling out a sword, does he have a sword? Or do you have a sword?
You just see a dagger.
Right. No, but what I'm saying is he has a sword on a hilt, and instead of pulling the sword, he decides to pull out a tiny dagger. And I just
he does not have a sword.
No. Okay. That's what I was wondering. You know, if I see like a battle axe or a sword, and then instead of that, he pulls out a tiny dagger and tries to poke at it.
Yeah.
And I just sort of look and go, why?
It's no ordinary dagger. You can tell.
I don't know that.
You can. Well, it's up to you. I guess actually, it's up to. It's up to Stuart. What does it look like? This dagger? Is it mundane, a bit like the Cup of Christ, or is it?
It's slightly serpent shaped. It looks a bit serpenty.
Okay.
Like an axe.
Yeah, it's a serpentine dagger. I like it. So it's not like an ordinary dagger.
Okay. Like I said, I just saw instead of him pulling the sword, pulling it like a tiny dagger, I'd be just sort of questioning what is going on.
Yeah. Right, next turn. And it is you guys. Yay. You're very lucky. It is staring you in the face.
Okay. Spells, brother Tetanus. Get this bloody whatever this.
So let's deal with the problem in front. I'm going to attack the wickhead that's jumped on the top of the. Going to get up and attack the wickhead that's jumped on top of the wagon.
The other one, not the one that you hit last turn.
The one I had last turn just jumped up. Is that right?
Yeah, they're both up now.
Oh, they're both up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said just one. The one that I hit jumped up.
I did say that, but they were climbing up that turn. It was just that you made your attack. So I just,
right. So I'm going to focus on the one I already hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
Doink. And I just, from getting from a crouched position and swinging down to having to turn and get back up, I just lunge forward and miss.
Awesome.
As I get myself ready for the next round of combat.
I love it. Yeah. I love that narration. Yeah, I like that. No problem. So Sigvar's gone. There's 3 of you left. Who else is acting?
Am I still dancing with one of them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and shank it again.
Right, you'll not get to its buttocks because it's
No, I'll just try
ready
and stab
and
it.
prepared.
Yeah.
But you can make an attack on it.
Is that a 14 again, or is it just a 12?
No, it's a 12 now. Just a normal 12.
Oh my freaking
Unfortunately, you
God.
got him fumbled.
Creature's lost.
Oh
Oh
dear.
my god.
Right. Okay. I would
Who dropped
say
his dagger?
yes. I'm afraid your dagger is dropped onto the top of the cart.
Grab it!
Yeah.
Get
You would
the
have
horse
to
moving.
spend a turn going prone, not attacking to
Yeah,
recover that
that's fine.
dagger.
I've not been attacking all night, so that's fine.
The
I'm gonna
acid
try-
assassin has gone.
Right, Brother Tennis, let's go.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Olsvar decapitates the horse. Yeah. And it suddenly starts going, fumes come out of its ass and it starts rearing up and belting off.
Now, I was standing up, facing the rest of the car.
For me.
So, and I pitched back onto the back of the car as it
Oh
happened.
dear, I'm crying.
Right.
mate. Sorry, buddy.
With that result, you don't need to make a test on this horse anymore. You've kind of broke its undead spirit. You've mastered the horse. As you wrangle it and whip it, you've whipped it so much that its skin is
Your crown of tyranny speaks
the
volumes.
skin on its rump is definitely like split off, and you can see like rancid, maggoty stuff kind of oozing out of it from the lashes that you gave it. But you've definitely broke its will, and it will move wherever you want it to move now. So yes, it's going at some kind of pace. But that means that the assassin is definitely like rattling on top of this carriage.
Just walking about the piss
tilting towards the edge. Trousers. Brother Tetanus.
Yeah, so as it kind of like speeds up, I'm pitching onto the back of the wagon. It goes, to the crucible of flesh.
Yeah.
To try and basically body check one of the
Right,
whips
nice.
off it.
Brother
Off the back.
Tetanus, keep your ass
Okay,
out
that
of
would be
my
a
face.
strength check then. That would be a strength 12.
I'm
Just a
actually
proper
quite cheeky
shoulder
boy.
charge. Loose.
But not that easy.
You got my
Right.
ass. You got your
I
ass in my
basically
face.
put my arm up to shield me from the glow of the wick man. Tried to knock
Yeah.
it off, and it's kind of grabbed me. So
Yeah.
Very
It's got
awkward.
your hand. Right, no problem.
Dude, Tetanus.
Okay. So Erm's attacked and fumbled. Brother Tennis has tried to push one off and had his hand grabbed. What's Sigvard done? Can't quite remember. Did you attack and fail?
I attacked the field, yeah, because I went from prone position
yeah.
to try to stand, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
We are
that's
down at
right.
some
And
pace now, aren't
Ulsvar's
we?
got hold of the horse.
as
Yeah,
just as Ulsvar started the horse, so it made us all stumble a bit. So I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want me to get this
Okay.
going?
Right.
Just
So
describing the scene, and all this is happening at once, so it would make
That's
sense.
it
No,
does.
no, it's understandable. Sorry, Colin. That's understandable, mate. I'm just saying. I'm trying to get this going.
Right, so the shambler that's on the front kind of like flops forward as the horse speeds up, and it reaches down. It flops onto the floor, reaches down to kind of grab Olsvar by the back of the underneath the throat and tear his head off. And because he has the crown, it is on +10 to hit. So you need to defend with a +10 difficulty,
Did that
basically.
spider crawl underneath the carriage or something?
No, you're right. You're driving the horse.
Yeah, how's it doing
You have to
that?
stay there. You have to stay there in the driving seat, and it's pulling your your like head back like that with its powerful undead hands. So you need to defend with a +10 difficulty. Otherwise, it's gonna hurt you with D4 damage.
This would be a good time to spend an omen in advance.
Yeah, I think I will spend an omen. Yeah, I've got no omens left. I'm not having that thing rip
So
my head
that's
off.
difficulty. So it was difficulty 22, and that minuses 4, so it's difficulty 18.
Oh, maybe just wait until it damages you and then
Yeah,
That's
No.
because it's
I'm not
only
doing-
going to do the same next turn
Right,
if it's still there.
what was that? Violence, isn't it? No.
It
Yeah,
is
that's fine.
defend.
At a start.
Defend. Defend versus D6, D4.
Why can I not find defend on here?
It's at
On
the
your
bottom.
violence. On your violence.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
It's all right.
Okay.
Right. Its bony fingers start penetrating the throat of your body, and you can feel them bruising your larynx as it twists and pulls.
Get off, heretic!
To try and get a good bite of your head, of your skull. The second one will go after Sigsvar. So Sigsvar, you need to defend with a D4. You don't have a massive onyx crown, so it's a normal defense for you.
I'll live with that.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Just sort of glance out of its way.
Yeah. No problem. So the wick heads, there's one on each of you. One on Olsvar, one on Sigsvar, and one on.
They must be running at some pace.
They're on top of the car.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick up my dagger, right? Is that what's going on?
Yeah. If you want to.
Well,
Or you
you
can
haven't
just
done it
yourself.
yet, but you will be doing. You can dodge this turn, but next turn you will be
Okay.
going prone, or you lose your knife. So you're going to be defending. I would say Sigsvar is defending versus D4,
Yeah.
and is defending versus D6.
Oh, that's not nice.
No.
Bloody hell!
Oh,
Oh, nice.
gains a free attack. Unfortunately, you have no knife.
Can't I
Punch
punch
it,
it
though.
instead?
Unequip the knife if you know how to do that. Shall I do it for you?
I don't know how to.
Yeah, so it's just in equipment. You just click the little shield on the knife. So when you go
Okay.
to the, I think you can just roll a D. It would be like a D4 damage anyway on punch. So you can just roll a D20 versus strength, or make a strength check, difficulty 12. And if you succeed, it's a D4 damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, you passed it. So it's a D4 damage, but you are heavy-handed, remember?
Yeah.
Which means you automatically do an extra point of damage. So it's a D4 plus 1 that you're dealing to it.
Fine.
Yes.
Oh!
It's about time.
Right in the keister. Bop.
Wow. You smash a hole in the lantern massively. There's like a piston hand. Whoosh! And the glass shatters out from the back of it like a gunshot.
Nice.
You serrate your hand as you're doing it, but you don't seem to care. You're just concerned by vengeance. Just punch your hand straight through its head. And it kind of goes super limp and falls straight off it slumps to the floor and rolls off the cart.
Nice.
It is dead.
Ooh.
Okay. And Sigsvar needs to defend versus a D6.
Oh, again?
Oh, no, did you do
me.
it?
Yeah,
Me,
defended last.
You did it. That's fine. That's fine.
Didn't I go into the arms of one when I went over the top, or was that one that was fighting with the others anyway?
Yes, you did. You did. And it's that one that attacked Sigsvar.
That's fine. Cool.
He didn't see you as much of a threat. So it's great. Yeah, it's there. You can pull free. It's not intentionally grappled you. It was just part of the
Have a
failed
punch. Because I've already damaged it. Have a kick even.
Yeah. Well, he did that this turn, so it's
All right,
we're only
Yeah,
because
this is
we're only
the
because
enemy's turn.
they were a crit. Yeah, it's only because they were a crit. So next turn is the enemy. Okay. So we'll deal with the Shambler on Olsvar. It is going to attempt again to bite your skull. You need to roll defense versus 22.
Well, how am I going to beat that? I can't beat it. I can't beat it.
You have to wait on a full moon. You have to take that crown off, I'm afraid.
I can't roll against it. There's no point me rolling because I can't roll against it, can I? Because that's going to
Just soak the damage. Just soak the damage.
Yeah.
So roll a d4, and that's how much damage you take. 3 damage as its rotten teeth start scraping against your skull.
You won't
Oh,
touch my
I can
turn,
feel
you
that.
stupid
I can feel that
git.
from here. Oh,
Yeah. As it is doing it, and the blood starts rolling
How
down
can
into
it,
your
right, if I've got
hands.
this big crown on, how can it get to my head?
Because the middle of the crown is hollow. It's like Morgoth's crown, like spikes
Yeah,
all
but
around.
surely that would have...
How does it get down the middle? It's got
Yeah,
really
that's
long-
what I'm saying. How's it got down to the middle if it's got spikes all around it? It's got
It
a very
has.
long neck.
Yeah, they're only long at front. The short spikes at back.
The design flaw there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's a rules-like system. Look, faults in it. Yeah, there is faults.
Sorry, mate.
It works
No,
because
you're
it says it
fine.
works.
I'm only joking. So the second Shambler is on Sigsvar, I believe. It was fighting him. So again, it's trying to grab hold of you.
my dodging.
So you defend versus D4, yeah.
That was pathetic.
Oh, he's bit you. But just on the arm.
Curses.
Right. So the remaining Wickhead looks at you both, assesses you both, and then it will go for Brother Tetanus. Brother Tetanus needs to defend versus D6, I think I said, because it's the one with the cleaver. Whenever you're ready.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
No.
my God.
Right.
Ooh,
Luckily, you had no armor, but it buries that cleaver straight in your neck for 12 damage.
Ow. Well, me down. I only had 8 hit points.
You're down.
Beautifully dead.
You're down. Okay. I think you need to roll.
I'm dead. Table.
You know, if you go to the rollable tables tab, there's an oops, I'm dead. And it's by a slashing thing.
Slash him up. Oh, hang on. Oh, hello. Oh, okay.
Oops, that was an accident. I didn't want to press that.
It's all right.
Did you do it?
Right, it's actually a flesh wound. You regain,
Oh, nice.
regain all the last damage. Take 1 damage every 2 rounds, and if you fail a difficulty 8 toughness,
I have to ask though, Lee, what part of flesh?
Yeah. It's done your job for you. It cleaves some flesh from your shoulder blade. So you basically don't take any damage, but every 2 rounds you need a difficulty 8 toughness check or you take a damage.
You should be dead, brother Tetanus. Ow, my fucking head.
Well, I mean, you can narrate how on Earth it manages to miss you. It obviously doesn't catch you, but that blow.
No, wait, no, it didn't miss me. I'm just used to scarification. It ripped the flesh off my back, and I'm bleeding profusely, and I'm basically just exulting.
Yeah.
In the
yeah, that works.
in the ritual of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me.
You can, as you do that, as you shout that out, there is like a second voice that comes with it. It's like an unearthly thing, almost a zombified kind of voice that says it at the same time as you. And it's like a kind of thing, an unearthly power within you. There's obvious eminence of malaise. The bride of death is with you as she's cheering in champion with you. So that would have done massive damage to anybody else, but to you, it's glorious. So that was the Wickhead. So they're done. So it's your turns.
Right, so I'm going to have a wee chat with the Shambler that just attacked me.
Yeah, no problem.
But I'm going to talk with my axe.
It has no armor, so you can attack it with the axe.
Don't. Ah, it was pathetic.
Sadly missed.
So because it bit me in the arm, I'm holding the axe, and I'm like, ah, and I just sort of reflectively swing back, but it's not a focused.
Yeah, but
attack.
you get out of the grip that it had on you. But yeah, that's fine. Okay. Anybody else want to go?
Am I still looking for me dagger?
Yes, you're on the ground. You retrieve your dagger this time.
Right,
No
okay.
problem. But it will get like if a shambler or something attacks you, then it will get a free hit on you.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So you have recovered. So that's fine. Brother Tetanus is not gone. So he's Brother Tetanus and Olsvar.
Well, yeah, I have. I'll try and Sparta kick it off.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Carter. Horse Carter.
That's my surname. There you go, never mind.
Yeah.
That's it. But, yeah,
Go for it. Oh, look at that. That teased the critical. It's still enough. I would say it's on the edge. Another hit, and it will be flying off.
I'm going to elbow it. I'm going to smack it with my elbow.
Pilot, do not stop us, Cart.
Oh.
You're wrangling with a shambler, aren't you?
Yeah.
So
I'm just going to elbow. I've got one hand on.
Teetering on the edge of this cart.
Can I elbow it?
You can attack the creature, yeah. However you
Here
want
comes
to
a
narrate
fumble.
I'll just hit it with a knife then if I can. I'll just go.
You're doing what with it?
Well, I was wanting to elbow it, but I can't do melee
Well,
on
you've got the whip that you were
You
using.
can't do
to
a
throw the horse
melee.
on.
You
Do
can
that.
attack it.
Right.
You're just not driving the car while you're doing it. You get plus 10 to this attack.
Oh yeah, so I've smashed it then. Well, technically,
Yeah. I'm
it's
just making sure.
I think.
Yeah.
Hold on, that's +8, isn't it? I think.
Just 10.
You get plus
Don't
10.
take paid items and yeah, 10. Yeah, I think. And that's
Yeah. So you got 21. So you did hit it. All I'm doing is making sure that it's a natural 20 and not a combined 20 that you get a critical on. And just as you can imagine, can't
Pretty
find it.
certain it is, because you do the same thing in any other D20.
It is a natural. It's a natural 20. It's a critical. So it's just a normal hit. So if you're elbowing it, it's D4 damage to it. Go for it. Roll a D4. That's what damage you deal it.
Okay.
3 damage. Okay. Right. You get to go to the rollable tables and say, "Yay! I killed something," and it's crushing.
Where is it? Where's the roll for the tables? I'm trying to find it now.
It's
the journal,
fourth one across.
On the tab, on the next to the journal tab.
Yeah, just before the settings.
Yeah, got it.
that's
Sorry.
right.
There you go.
We haven't got very far away from the monastery, have we?
Crushing weapon.
Where do?
There should, if you open it up, there should be like a thing on it.
Oh yeah, sorry at the bottom. Sorry, mate. Sorry,
Roll table formula, and at the bottom it says roll.
Blow sends the jaw skittering across the ground. Oh, that's awesome. That is. The blow sends the jaw skittering across the ground. Second shot to the head ends them while they're hopelessly feeling at the ragged void of their mouth. Yes. Scumbag.
Well done. That goddamn is dead.
So is it only if you do a critical hit on that you get one of them rolls on the I killed something table?
No, it's when you kill one.
Oh, okay.
But there is, just like what happened to Brother Tetanus, there's a chance that they're not actually dead.
Right. Okay.
When you will kill them. Okay.
Okay.
So Brother Tetanus is gone. Olsvar's gone. Is everybody else gone? I believe they have, haven't they?
Yeah.
So next turn, there are 2 left, and it is your turns. So there is 1 wickhead and 1 shambler. As this horse is
the shambler. Yeah, the shambler is still engaged with me, so I'm gonna try and end it. Right, come on.
How do I re-equip my weapon?
So if you go into your equipment, you'll see the assassin.
Oh yeah.
And then there'll be like a little shield at the side of it. You press the shield, and it'll equip it onto your violence tab.
Awesome. Cheers.
Yeah. So Sigvar is
Finally starting myself of being
annihilate the shambler, yeah?
Yeah, so I just swish upwards.
So again, you can do the yay, I killed something with a slashing weapon.
Killed something with a slashing, yes. Where's my... Oh, roll, there it is. Scroll down, doink. Foe charges, you sidestep and slash, spinning and bringing the blade down across their back. Kind of continues for a couple of paces, so it goes for me. I just turn around, spin X right in the back, and just send a careen over the edge of the cart.
Nice.
I then look towards the wickhead with a glint of determination.
Yeah. So, the wickhead, just before you would do any more attacks and stuff like that, it gets to roll a morale. To see
the party's been wiped out.
So morale is 2d6.
Is it going to go berserk?
Right. If it is greater than the creature's morale, I roll a dice. And it is greater. So if I roll 1 more d6 on a 4 to 6, something happens. Right, okay. Right. As you look determined and menacing at it, it visibly backs off. It backs towards the edge of the car. I mean, it was teetering anyway, wasn't it? Because Brother Tetanus booted it to the edge. And as it's kind of regaining its balance, it does step back a little bit.
Lights out! And I kick it again.
Yeah, go for it.
I like it.
Go for it. Strength. If you do it, you've booted it off. This is one to spend an omen on.
Oh no!
No.
It's got me leg! It's got me leg!
So you just sort of do like a
it's
half.
got your leg, and it like does that,
Is that your third leg?
Oh, chop my leg off! It's not gonna pull me off.
Right, so Sigvar and Brother Tennis has gone. What is doing?
I'm trying.
I'm just I can't
Yeah.
because I'm trying to drive this thing, aren't I? Because I know I've
Yeah.
got control of it now. I'm just trying to get
You
to where I could. Just trying to think how I could find out where I'm going. Because I'm
Just
going from that
Straight
thing,
road,
we would
keep
go-
going away
Following
from the things that
main
are
road
chasing
right
us.
now.
Yeah, I'll tell
The
it to go
horse is
faster.
following the main road.
Can I tell it to go
There's two
faster?
directions. There's towards the things that are chasing us, or away from the things that are chasing us. I'd prefer you did the latter, please. Or else we're starting this all over again.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, I'm just keeping hold of it, so I'm going to keep, doing what I'm doing.
Okay,
I'm going to try and kick it. Help out.
right.
Give
Go
it a-
for it.
Is that a strength one?
It is.
Better.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah. Right, so it's not dead, but you booted it off the coach. So you can narrate how you do that if you wish.
Oh god. Yeah, just give it an almighty.
Just be a straight boot. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
just a straight boot in the head, and
Nice. Okay, it does a backflip. Yeah, if you've hit it in the head, it does an absolute backflip over off the edge of the thing and crashes onto the ground in a cloud of like frosty dust as you race into the night. You've defeated the enemy and you've got away.
I should take damage from my bleeding back.
Yeah, you can heal with a difficulty 8.
Yeah, but not in middle of combat.
Not in middle of combat now.
I'll
fine.
sort of look towards Arm and go, well fought, friend.
Yeah.
thanks.
So you've escaped the monastery of the Order of Blissful Night.
Ah,
Um,
I have lost quite a lot of blood.
I got a bit of
I
a
have a
headache.
feeling we should have just went to bed that night.
yeah.
Then you wouldn't have met me.
None of that would have happened if you'd have gone to bed, yeah.
Maybe it would have been fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
that
assuming they were
happened.
after us. Maybe it's just because we stole their cart. So.
Yeah, they're a bit pissed off. Okay.
No,
have
they
to
were
walk
kind
out
of giving an
with you.
indication that they were after us, like before them when they were smashing the door in, and the abbot was like, "Go and seize them."
So you carry on down the road, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Whip
The
crack away,
road-
whip crack away, whip crack away.
Yep.
We're rolling.
The road, just like the forest I'm currently in, is full of dead trees. It's a lot more wooded than the Valley of Unfortunate Undead was that you've come from. There's a lot more sunken paths to go in. You can see houses and things like that in the distance on the hilltops. Again, they're off the beaten track. They're with like small winding paths towards them, which you can go to if you wish, but it means leaving the main road and going up there.
What do you want to do, boys? I've got houses ahead of us off a beaten track.
But
Where do you want to
otherwise,
go?
it's landscape pretty much like this, except covered in absolute frost, thick layer of frost everywhere.
We have
And
an
there's a
idea
wind.
that this is the main road to Slidesfig, yes. I suggest we just head straight. Let's not get distracted again. And we just head straight.
I would quite
there.
like someone to tend to my wounds if at all possible.
I would like
quite
healing
badly
as
injured.
well. I'd like a rest.
I don't
Maybe
think
we
we
find
should
some form of
stop,
cave or hollow and maybe get to know our new companion.
or maybe we keep going till we're in a horse and cart and get the hell as far away from the monastery and any pursuit. And we'll do what we can on top or on the cart, if that makes sense. At least the bandage wound, but I do not suggest we stop.
Well, I've got control of the car, haven't I? So whenever I use it, we got wheels now.
Fine. Well, I'm just going to go and pass out face down on top of the cart, and if you could stop me bleeding to death, that would be
Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, while you're doing that, we'll work on you. But I do not suggest we stop.
And he's pitched down on his face on top of the cart.
Okay.
Axe blade open.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're kind of resting on the cart then, aren't you? But you're not stopping the cart, you're continuing on.
Yeah.
Yes, no.
Okay. Okay.
What's the equivalent of first aid?
Right. So it would be a presence check, and it's difficulty 8 to stop the bleeding.
8-0?
Presence 8.
8? I thought you said 80. I'm like, huh?
No, 8.
Yay!
Yeah. So
Single
you know
weapons.
these shamblers, or what one is on the cart that's got no jaw left. Thanks to Olvar, it does have like ragged old robes and stuff like that, so you can tear that off, use it as a tourniquet and stuff like that, and a bandage. Yeah, and then get rid of the body. You can do that, no problem. You all can catch your breath, which is gain 1d4 hit points back. So if you've taken damage, you can gain 1d4 hit points back.
I'm still good.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
11.
Thank you.
Okay. It is the very early hours of the morning as you go in. It's certainly sobered Brother Tetanus up, I'm sure. Getting your back ripped open. There's a tendency to do that. That's gone. So, you've all healed up. You're all on this cart, somberly riding. And you're not stopping, is that right? Until you get to, until you can see Slicing, basically.
Yep.
Yeah? Right, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. So, it's getting towards dawn. Okay.
Where's she? Is she on here?
Yay!
Yes.
Hey! Sorry. Bad. Sorry.
Yeah, you see the crack of dawn.
Well.
And on the on the hills, you can see it's more like a valley, actually. No, I tell a lie. It's a hill. As you are walking and moving, you see this in the distance. Can you all see that?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Only on the
Oh,
screen.
Stream,
not
yeah.
on our-
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll try and put your characters on, then you can see it as well.
If you have no tokens.
Yeah, should be able to see it now.
Oh, I can only see it from stream now. Yeah.
Nope.
You're talking about the picture of the city, yeah?
It's fine.
Um,
It's fine. We can use a streaming picture.
City.
They can see it on Twitch, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine then.
Yeah.
Yes, so you can see a grand kind of city on top of a hill. It looks a lot like that. There are lanterns in the windows and things like that, but very scant few of them right now, because it is just about daybreak. And what weather is it? Let's see. D12. So the weather is lifelessly grey. So
Oh, that's positively buoyant for this time of year.
Again, like I said, you can definitely feel a wind, and it's coming from the side of you. It's kind of blowing across, and you can see like flecks of frost skittering along the ground, and it never seems to cease. It's a constant thing. And you're, like I said, you're riding up somberly, and you get closer and closer to the city. Eventually, you will see like a main gate, and it will be sort of at the bottom going into this city. It's a bit like Minas Tirith, with different levels to it and different sectors and stuff like that.
Are there guards on the gates?
Absolutely. They're freezing the balls off with halberds and kind of like rattling in their, little bit of armor that they've got. And they are there. They look a bit like that.
Ooh.
He doesn't look like a happy fellow.
Well,
No.
you wouldn't be if you were in Gargity.
As you approach a bit further as well, you see something else. There's something on the side of the road. It looks like gallows. But as you get closer, it is not just gallows.
Oh,
Fobbing.
Oh.
I don't think I fobbed. Has anyone fobbed here?
not intentionally.
Attempted fobbing. Is that?
And that is rattling in the breeze. The
Yeah.
chains clinking.
I don't think we're going to get through these gates without losing some silver.
Oh, I've got my plate still, haven't I? My silver dish.
Mm.
Who's going to lead this? Who's going to engage with the guards? Sigler, you're a military man. Maybe they'll understand.
Quite obvious you're riding a cart with an undead horse as well, by the way.
Are we not allowed to ride under horses? Is that a,
Has it got? Is this?
is that a local bylaw?
Who knows? I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Did I decapitate it?
That's right.
Okay.
Right?
So that's going to be a look dodgy having a headless horse.
Well, we've
It's
had the
a-
headless
Yeah,
horse
yeah,
man. We might as well
fresh
have
off
a
his
headless
flank.
horse as well.
It's not actually
I was just.
skin on its back is all split and rotten. The rib cage is sticking out from it. Its eyes are pure white. Its teeth are receded, or its
Six
gums
Rock,
are receded. Over
I
its
think we
teeth.
need to pull over. We're not going nowhere with this thing.
It just needs a good feed. Just tell him he's a bit unwell and he needs a good feed, and he'll be fine in the morning.
It's like the end of Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo.
Let's just act as if nothing is wrong.
Yeah, exactly
and
that.
See
Yeah.
what happens. If needs be, we'll deal with it.
I'll let you talk. But you do the talking. 6 right.
Okay.
Fine, I'll be like,
Just
good morning,
don't say
gentlemen.
anything, just-
Good morning. Hello.
Good day to you.
Hello.
They're cabin surfing, by the
Okay.
way. That's their new in thing.
Working hard or hardly working?
use the needle wave.
Looks at it. He kind of like sleepily gets up from his post and starts coming round, looking at you all, looking up and down.
Put on big smiles.
Where
Boys.
did you-
Big smiles.
Where are you fared from?
We're just visiting from the monastery. Could you possibly direct us towards an inn?
Monastery? You don't look like monastery types.
Yeah,
What
there's-
monastery?
Well, they brought us in to carry some goods for them. We're from out of the area. We delivered some goods, and then we're just going to rest up here before heading back home.
Okay. I want you to make a presence check as he looks at the horse. He says, "What's up with your nag?"
What can we say? Times are tough. It's been a long journey.
Look at this, Bert. His skin's nearly hanging off. And Bert kind of comes over. He says, "Jesus bloody Christ, they've resurrected this."
No. It just was really fat and has lost a load of weight. And that's what happens. It's got that loose skin.
Yeah, it has, mate. It's its entrails. He says, "It's got no guts. Anybody can see that."
You call him a horse chicken, saying it's got no guts.
I'm calling it a skeleton.
Oh, crap.
It's unnatural, is what it is.
I think you're tired.
They sold us a dud horse. Specifically asked for an alive one.
Well,
It's a cut and shut. They've got two horses and just come together.
well, I'm not one to bandy over an horse, dead or otherwise. But all I'm saying is we can't let that thing pass these gates. So you want to come in, that's fine.
No, no. You can't leave Olsvar behind. He's one of us. Oh, the horse. Sorry.
That's what you call the horse? Olsvar? What kind of a name's Olsvar?
I'm not even going to rise to that. I'm just going to look at him and give him my both eyes instead. Yeah.
Fine.
That's fine. Okay. If we let the horse go, would somebody be interested in purchasing a wagon in this town?
Oh,
Can I just check the wagon?
yeah, that's a good point, actually. Let me check it as
Don't
well.
check the wagon.
No,
I'm
I'm after something. I need it.
Don't check the wagon.
Yeah, come round the back with me and check this wagon.
Do you know how many dead things are in the back of this thing?
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was a silly thing to do, wasn't it?
He's like stood at the side of you, waiting for you to get down off your horse. Off your car.
I started Twitch. I'm like,
Has anyone packed this wagon for you?
Bert's
did you back
friend
this?
looks at you. Looks at
wagon.
Bert's friend looks at Sigsvar and says, "Yeah, this looks like a decent wagon. Maybe we could come to some deal. You have to pay the levy to go in, mind. But we can knock some of that off. But we're not having the horse.
That's
Can't have the horse.
no, that's fine. We can
We
Free
can
the
just
horse.
shoot it off somewhere.
Slap it on the haunches and just send it off.
I have this lovely silver dish. If you like this, lovely.
I've got some cash.
No, but hang on. Let's get a price first.
Yeah, how much?
Have you never been to a market stall before? Oh my
No,
god!
because we're no. Well, not from
Here's
what I
all
can
my
remember.
money.
Everyone's like, just take all the money.
How much of my money do you need? Here's all of it.
So,
I don't think that's
Olsvar,
how
are you
bartering
going to
works.
the back of the cart with the guard, Bert?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Whose idea was it to search the cart?
He gets there to the back.
Sold a scene.
Open. He like rests his halberd on the side of it. Opens it up. Fucking hell!
What did you do in there?
Jesus
Oh, look at you.
Christ!
That's that.
Jesus Christ!
He was in there. The armored mate. Him. He was in there. He shit himself.
I should also remind you that I do actually really smell of death.
No, I know.
So they should probably take that into consideration as well.
I'm gonna say.
Being polite.
That was that plate wearing the full metal plate. He shit himself in there because of my driving.
He did more than fucking shit himself. That's where he's shitting. He's eaten all the entrails of that fucking horse and shit him out of it. Fucking hell! Oh my god!
How many times did you defecate in there?
I think he had bad guts. If you look in his armor, I think that's all brown in there.
And he starts looking in it. There's fucking arms in here.
I start whispering to them. Well, I was in there for a long time, guys. I was in there for a long time.
There's a fucking arm in it, Bert. No, Larry.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's harmless.
Larry looks at you kind of sternly. He says, "What the fuck's going off, guys? What's happening here? Why are you transporting a cart full of arms and entrails with an undead
From
horse
the
on it?"
monastery. We didn't ask questions. They paid us handsomely to get rid. We didn't ask questions or look in it.
Well, you can't take them in this city. We don't want them.
Okay, we'll leave it here. That's fine.
Well,
Do we not have
actually,
the right to bear arms?
You're not leaving it here. You're taking it away. You're not leaving this.
we'll do that. No problem.
Let's go to fly tip, and then we'll come back.
Yeah.
Do what you want, so long as it's outside the city.
We thought you needed an army.
This isn't quite the arms trade we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, Bert comes back from the other side. He says, "Fucking no way, we're buying this. No way. I ain't cleaning that."
We could have sold this for a decent penny, guys, just so you know.
Well, maybe we should
They
have
wouldn't
stopped
have.
short.
They wouldn't have bought it without looking at it. I mean,
Yeah, they would have. We could have. Yeah, we could have charmed their pants off.
Fine.
Brother, clean it up.
Well, look, is there like a water source nearby?
A water source?
Oh, no, there's no water. I mean,
there's
we can kind of clean the thing out or something.
Yeah. There's a river to the east.
I mean, perhaps we could have
About 2-3 miles, something like that. Take it down there, yeah. Fucking damp it.
That'll work. Right, so what we'll do is we're going to go back about a mile, just to be out of sight.
Yeah.
Going to unhitch the horse, let it go, and then we're going to shove the cart off the track.
No problem.
I'm
Do
gonna
that.
miss you, Dobby.
Basically, we don't want the horse and the cart sitting here. If these, I don't know what the story is with the necromancer coming to like large places of civilization. I'm guessing they don't, or else the place would be a bit more uptight. But just in case, let's not have the cart sitting with it like out in the open.
There's no, by any chance, there's no armor lying about in there, is there?
Well, you can go in and check if you want.
Yes.
Okay. I would say it's probably a toughness to survive the stench of it all. Difficulty 6. To look through it all. It's not that difficult. You've seen worse. You sat next to Brother Tetanus.
Yeah. There's got to be
Yeah.
armor in there for me. Please.
You have got like bloodied hands as you're skirching through and stuff like that. This is a definite pile of corpses. They're stacked one upon the other. Some of them have quite green faces with like nodules and spots all down the side of the mouth. Some of them are blooded. None of them, they all look like peasant village type people. None of them have got armor.
Damn this place!
But perhaps we should probably ask our companion what he was doing in that wagon with limbs.
So, just so you know, I wasn't responsible for all that, okay?
I'm gonna kick the side of the wagon because I'm really pissed off again.
Was the limbs in the wagon when you went in there, or did you go in and they threw the
when
limbs in
when I woke up, they were there. That's all I can tell you. I got jumped while I was asleep. Some crazy people.
Yeah. Like I said, looking, if it depends on if has got his mask up. I guess he has, with full plate armor. He looks like not even a freshly dead. He looks like an undead knight, basically.
And where do you hail from? traveller?
Far up north from here. Well, it matters not where I hail from. Where I hail from doesn't exist anymore. It was destroyed.
No, it's just a platitude that people say.
Yeah.
Trying to start a conversation.
Yeah.
Do you have a name?
Is the name?
Yes, I take your time.
Well, you can call me
Let's see. I am Brother Tetanus.
I am Sigvar.
What did he say his name was? I can't hear anything. What? Pardon? Who?
That's it. That's right. Yeah. That'll
Okay.
for short.
Can you get a proper name? Is a question.
The questionable. You have heard of me.
Aha!
And what brought you here?
What brought me here? That's a good question. Exactly.
You can make a presence check to kind of remember.
Since I've been kicked out of the forge.
Presence.
It would be a difficulty 12. Yeah. Difficulty 12.
16.
Okay. Right. You remember distinctly, like, the boiling feel of blood on your body. Like, it felt like every part of you was boiling. You could see in front of you, like, the red gore all around. You could see burning skies. You could hear the screams even of thousands of damned souls. It's like a flash, like a really big glimpse. And then the darkness and some kind of room, like you were inside the creature that killed your village. And then you are kind of a flash of light and dark fire, black fire almost, and a cackling laugh. And then you kind of woke up where you are in the darkness. And this was virtually straight after this massive thing, whatever it was, this abomination, kind of like attacked your village and ruined your people. It was bizarre. It was almost like you were in a different place and time. It must have some kind of magical thing to it. Like, it must have done something to you.
So that is my story.
Right. I guess we will make our way back as we are talking towards the city again.
No problem.
I don't go into details of how we arrived. We'll just say it's strange means brought us here. And we're trying to figure out how to get back.
So I spill my guts and you tell me nothing? Okay.
Sorry about that. So basically, it was almost like a mind fog. We found ourselves captured by a strange cult, and having flown and escaped from them, we've just been encountering strangest after strangest in this land. What I'm not going to go into is the fact that we're birthed out of human sacrifices in a necromantic ritual, and we're possibly undead souls that are damned. I'll not go into that. We'll gloss over that bit. I'm not. We've all got our heads covered, so you're not seeing these strange carvings cut into our heads.
Yeah.
We're all kind of coy about that, but we'll give enough that you kind of know that we've almost been captured ourselves, brought here against our will, and we're just trying to find a way back. the lands that we come from.
Okay.
Okay. So you once again approach the gates of the city, and Bert and Larry are still on guard as they're there with their halberds, with their stations.
Don't say anything, just walk through.
You're okay. You're just approaching like normal. Okay. So they notice you. You say, "Oh, here they go. Here they return." Yeah. Okay. You sort that cart out, yeah? You've
Yeah,
not left
that's
it anywhere
dealt
near
with.
the city, have you?
No, that's dealt with.
Because we know who did it, and we'll come and find you. We'll cut your balls off.
You'll not be terrible.
That's not going to affect him, mate.
One of them laughs. Right. I like your style. Unfortunately, welcome to the great city of Schleswig. To enter it, you must pay the levy. It's the king's orders, not mine.
Which is the levy?
The levy is 50 silver.
Wow.
Between us?
Between you? Are you having a laugh? It's 50 because I don't trust that you've done anything with that cart. You've just left it down the road, haven't you? Stinking in that river.
No, we didn't.
Contaminating water supplies.
No, we
No,
didn't contaminate
I
water
slapped
supplies.
that.
Not
I
finished.
slapped the horse on the ass and it buggered off somewhere.
50 silver is the entry.
This is going to be a problem.
How much
Yeah.
silver you guys got?
Not 50.
Not 50.
Yeah.
I've got 40.
I have this lovely silver dish I picked up on my travels. Would you like that?
Let's have a look at it then.
There you go. It's lovely. It's a nice dish.
Okay. He has a look. Have you indeed got a dish?
Oh, from the. Remember, do you remember the one he picked up and hit me around the head with when I was trying to deal with those?
I didn't
Horse
mean to
play
do
thing?
that.
Aye.
Well, that was ages ago.
I look at that dish and I have a slight flare of anger
Oh, God.
crosses my face as I remember it striking
This
me
is
in
to
the
get
nose,
us in it, Sigvar.
back of
He
the head.
bites it. He bites it. Oh. Where's this from then? It's got a pretty pattern on it, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's pretty and it's worth more than 50. What else do we get with the rest of the money?
You need to make a presence difficulty 8 to convince him of that.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's
all
always
right.
worth a lot.
Yeah, I'll let you in with that. And he kind of shoves it down his tunic. Yeah, you can go in. What else you got?
Didn't I pick up a crystal ball or something?
I mean, what else have we got?
I'm sure I picked up a crystal ball.
Well, if you've got things to trade, yeah, we can help. We can help that out. But if you're not, it's 50 silver.
I paid my dues.
I know
to get
you
in.
have. I'm not talking to you. You can fuck off in.
How would you like some lovely dried rat meat? Yummy.
No.
Surely that should have paid for 2 of us, by the way, that platter.
Oh no, it's good enough for one. But
You can't
no,
negotiate after you've handed over the goods. That's not how negotiation works. is it?
By the way, Robert Tetanus, bye. 6 mark, bye. Bye.
Why is he calling me 3 times? Don't get it.
I forgot your name, so I was going,
Is this Laurie talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll just go, well, I have this, and I strike at him with the axe.
Oh.
I
Right,
sort of-
you get a free attack because he's not expecting that at all.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you can roll the I killed something, but equally you can just bury it straight between his eyeballs if you wish.
Hey, the iron price.
yeah.
Yes, it's definitely.
Yeah, so I
paid
just bury the axe in between his eyes, and I look over at. Sorry, who's the other one? Bert.
Bert, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I sort of look at Bert and go, "Are you planning to rob us as well?"
He, his eyes, because like Larry's eyes go buzz-eyed as he looks at the axe buried in his own head, and he slumps to his knees, and he just stays there.
I mean, it can
his
hardly be a surprise.
tip of his feet are quivering. Okay. I'm just going to check. I'm just checking Bert's morale, see whether he pees his pants. Okay. He does not pee his pants. He shouts out, "Guards!" As he kind of like holds the halberd to you.
Oh god.
Didn't see this
You-
happening.
No, I will give you all a free round. A free round as you're there, because they
Let's
were
come
all
this way,
surprised.
mate. Come here. You're with me.
I don't think it matters right now.
I'm on my way. I'm going in.
Yeah.
But they didn't give you a ticket or anything, so
Yeah.
there's no difference. You just got through the
So
third
that-
style.
That's the round. This is the round that is. So
Wait, I
you
see
are-
ashes. I don't know why.
No,
I know
why is
nothing.
Ashes there? Get out. You hear him whistle and say sorry. Sorry.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Get another
So-
attack in?
so
No,
Stig's last one.
I think we should what they call book it.
Yeah.
Well,
So Sigsvar's already acted by burying an axe in Larry's head.
What are we doing? Running?
you're going to leave the other guard who's shouting alive?
I mean, he's already shouted, so
Yeah, but he could shout more than once.
yeah, it's true.
And
That
again,
makes me an
Do you
accomplice.
think
so that
anybody's really awake at this time of the morning and cares?
You fucking idiot.
Who's acting? What's happening?
oh no, we're off. I think Ozar and I.
You're just legging it.
distancing
Everybody's
ourselves
legging
in our
it.
proceedings.
Yeah, I'm legging it.
Okay.
I'm going in. I'm going in town. I paid my dues. I'm going in.
They're
I
not
don't
going to
think
see
anybody's
that,
going
I
to
say.
give
Right, yeah. So if everybody makes a successful agility,
Oh,
which is difficulty 12, then you manage to lose the oncoming guards in the crowds or whatever.
Oh, balls.
Yeah. If you have a omen, remember, you can spend them.
What's difficulty? Standard difficulty of 8?
12.
12. Then.
What do I get?
No, because that's one got to retreat.
Ooh,
now.
definitely
Can
not
I
you.
pass it with using my omen?
Right.
Uh,
Okay. So you do racing partially into the city, but two more of the guards from inside the guardhouse come out. And
Could I like manage to look innocuous with a presence?
Yeah, you can try, but they saw you. They, you know.
I didn't do anything. I
But-
mean, they came out. They just saw me go in, and I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
little monk
But
break.
Bert is also shouting, "Get him!"
I'm not. I'm good. I've blended in. Kind of.
Well, I look as shocked as anyone else was. Yes, they're over there. Turn
That's
them after
fine.
them.
That's fine.
No presence log.
Right, so Bert
Oh well, that's just as terrible as well. Anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. So their turn. Bertie's gonna attack. I would dare say it's gonna be Sigvar with his halberd. And I'm just gonna check the damage on that. So it's a defense. It's a defense and it's versus something. And I'll tell you what it is when I find it. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be a D8.
Oh,
It's all arm.
still difficulty 12.
Yeah, difficulty 12, yeah.
Ouch.
Has it hurt you?
Well, down to 5. Yeah, that's more. Just under half lost. So I'm down to 5.
Right. So he rams that in you and pushes you to the wall as he tries to kind of like keep you in one place. Let's get some decent combat music going. Carnage, I think. Right. Okay.
Techno.
It is a bit, isn't it? Right, so the other guards come running out. They look at you. You try acting inconspicuously, and they take that as a provocation to come towards you. Yeah, they draw the sword and come at you. So you're going to be defending versus D6.
I'm surrendering.
You're surrendering.
I'm outmatched. There's like 2 guards with big swords. I've got none of my spells left.
There are 2 guards with 2 swords. Yes. Okay. So if you are making no intention to run or attack or something like that, they will basically apprehend you.
I am a man of faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick my battles better than this, so I'm gonna just surrender as well.
Okay. They start pulling you in, and funnily enough, Olsvar, there are no other guards around. So you look around, like a bit almost surprised, and you're like, "Hang on a minute, nobody's on me."
That's good, isn't it? Lovely jubbly. I look behind, I'm shaking my head like, what is he on? He's fucking mental.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go up to. If no one's near me, they haven't noticed me, and I'm just doing my own. I want to keep walking. So
Completely inconspicuous man with a massive black crown with huge hands.
no, because my head's covering it up, so it's like kind of. I can't take it off, can I?
No.
You've got a hood on that comes up about here.
Yeah, exactly.
You're wearing one of those cones like in Blasphemous. It's like a big cone hat.
Yeah, I've started playing that. That game's mental.
Yeah, I like Christmas.
I'll get our session going this weekend.
So what do you do?
I'm keep on walking because if they're going to get captured, I'm the only one who's going to get them out.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. So there's a will and a way to doing things.
There is indeed. So yes, they do, and apprehend you and say, "Fobbers, eh? Fobbers! Fucking fobbers!"
I still don't actually know what a fobber is.
No, but you've seen what
Skull.
happens to fobbers.
Yeah, pay your taxes.
Yeah.
I'm more than willing to pay upwards of up to 15 silver for the purposes of.
Well, they're pretty much going to disarm you, shackle you, and take you in.
Fine.
Then take everything off you,
House.
I'm guessing.
Can't I hide my little dagger before they do so?
I wouldn't hold it up your ass.
Yeah, I was going to say you're going to have to make an agility check, probably difficulty 14 to avoid that. Because they're going to see you doing it. They, you know.
Yeah, you put it in your prison pocket.
No,
you'd be in
they're
trouble,
like,
wouldn't you?
Rolling
oh,
crap.
he's fucking going for his fucking weapon, grab it! And they wrench it out of your hand. So you are indeed disarmed. So the crown that, oh, I bet it's going to mess about, isn't it? Yeah, it's not going to do it. But there is a crown on this thing that I will post in the thing that looks a lot like what Allsfar's wearing. So, yes, you get taken into the guardhouse, you get slammed up in a cell. It's not a massive, competent cell network, so you are all in the same thing
Am
together.
I not still in combat with the guy with Pulver?
Oh, you're not surrendering, no?
No,
Right. Let's.
I'm still in
kick up
combat,
the
was I not?
techno again. Right. Forget what I said then. Yeah.
They might be putting their hands up and getting shackled, but I'm still
Right.
kinda
Well,
committed.
let's kick up the techno and off we go.
Oh,
Right. So they're currently getting frisked for weapons and stuff like that. So that was the end of the turn. So the next turn is your go.
So I'm gonna introduce the one that just stabbed me. I'm gonna introduce him to my axe again.
Yeah.
Can you reach him? He's obviously got you at the end of
Well,
the
that's-
halberd.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh.
What the?
So
dear.
the answer to that is yes.
Yeah.
I pull the
Right.
thing towards me. I just bury the axe in the side of his neck.
And yeah, blood spurts out like a fountain of gore as you do that, and it's almost like backhanded. And he's gargling as he's looking at you, like his eyes are wide as he's looking at you and kind of staring down at this axe.
How
through his
did you think
jugular.
this was going to end?
Yeah.
Cut his fucking head off.
I will say on a 3, 4, 5, or 6, they heard that. On a 1 or 2, it was so sudden and it cut his voice box that he can't get a scream out.
Nice.
That's exactly what happens.
Yeah,
They haven't heard a thing.
they're too busy with the other two frisking them.
Indeed.
So with that being said, I'm going to charge up the side and just start
Nice.
firing myself at the side of the next 2 guards.
Again, I will start that round again.
Yep.
You will get a free action each because they are not expecting somebody coming behind them. They consider themselves apt city guards, and they don't expect a berserker madman racing behind them with a
And
backpack.
obviously, though, we do. We see 6 guys running up behind him.
Oh,
And we
yeah.
can like, sort of, oh, look at us! Pay attention to us! Pay no attention to us behind you. I would
Not
like
that
to hold
old
your attention.
chestnut. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, I'm a distraction.
Right. So again, your turns before the enemy.
So I'm going to attack one of the guards
Yeah.
from behind. I'm basically to attempt to bury my axe into their neck.
Yeah, that's fine. I would, yeah,
And I
make it a 10. You've done an 8, but I would make it a
Have you got
10.
any omens left? Got them.
I don't.
Okay. So you've missed.
Can't
So,
believe you missed!
yeah. So you
The-
charge behind
The
you.
blood has just made it slightly slippery on the axe. I just sort of slightly misjudged and glanced him up the side of the helmet.
Nice. Okay. And obviously he's shaken. He goes, "Oh Jesus! There's another one."
You're alive! And a terrible shot!
That was rather pathetic.
Okay, so and Brother Tetanus, what would you like to do at this point? They're totally surprised. Are you waiting to see what happened? They haven't taken the weapons off you yet. They were in the process of it.
You've seen the cage. This is an extortion. It's a sneaky way to basically deal with outsiders.
Oh,
If you
I have
haven't
no
quite
moral
gone
compunctions about killing these people. It's just whether we practically can. I will. You go first, just to see how you
Yeah,
get on.
I'll go for it. Fuck it.
Stab him in the butt.
Stab him in the butt.
He's
time, right?
behind you. You can't. There's no way you're going to stab him in the butt where he is.
Oh.
He's behind you, disarming you.
Okay.
But you can knife him.
Yeah, I'll just try and knife him now. Where am I? Just hang on.
Yeah.
How do I do that? Sorry.
So if you go to,
On that.
you should be equipped. Yeah, assassin, and you click the attack, and it's versus. It is versus armor. I would say D4. I'll tell you what.
Why am I not getting thing to attack? Why is it not?
So
doing
it's probably unequipped. Hang on.
that?
So you might have to look at your equipment and see if your shields.
Yeah, my shield's on. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Yeah, my bad. There we go.
Yeah. So the thing is medium armor. If there's a
All I've got is a number. Do I need to put in a number?
is it a tier?
All I've got is target armor.
Okay, D4.
Right. Oh, Christ's sake! Fuck!
Okay. So obviously he's got your arm twisted up behind your back. It's hard to get the knife into position, and he starts struggling with you. As you're doing that, Brother Tetanus, what is it you would like to do?
Oh, I guess. I mean, I'm the one in front of us.
You can see Olsvar walking casually off, like whistling at the same time, like he's doing the Nash. Yeah.
But there's like there's one that's engaged with one that Sigvar kind of ran up to and swung an axe at and missed. But presumably that guy's now turned around.
Yeah.
To go in front of him. So I will get my
The
knife.
one that Sigvar ran up to, I would say, is on you. So he's definitely...
That was the one you went, I'm a distraction. He went, not likely, and just turned his head as I swished.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I'll get my knife, which was at my robes, and then try and get it up his ribs.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get a bonus?
I will give you a -2 difficulty for that, so it's a difficulty 10 to do that because he's so distracted.
Yeah. And we're kind of is there like outnumbering rules or something, or am I misremembering that?
Is there what? Sorry.
Outnumbering rules. Oh, what's his armor? 1d4? Did you say?
No. Armor is 1d4. Yeah.
Terrible. Okay, fine. Oh,
Hello, Bot. This is the cattle. You're black.
Right, Olsvar. You can, as you glance back, as you will probably do a little bit nervously, make sure nobody's actually running towards you. You do see these guards. You can see like a very blooded Sigvar with a wild look in his eye, swinging a battle axe around, as these guards are wrestling with the other two. Because it is like 6 a.m., something like that, there's nobody particularly around the streets where you are at the front gates. It's quite quiet around here. So it is up to you what you wish to do.
Come back and help us with your +10 to attack.
Can I equip my bone?
If you have a bow,
Yeah, I think that's in my basket though.
You should still be able to equip it.
I don't know how.
Your femur, you mean?
Yeah.
Uh,
Because you said us you said us
right,
a
you
good
might have
weapon.
Technically, we left with everything we were carrying because we left our packs.
there.
So anything
No, we
extra?
didn't. We picked them up, didn't we?
No.
I think you did. You went
We
back
did
and
pick
picked
them
them
up.
up.
We definitely picked them up.
Yeah,
Because somebody went,
you
for fuck's sake, I
were
don't know
messing
where
about
we're
with the guard at the bottom, weren't you? The monk. And you
Yeah.
went
We were getting ready to leave.
Yeah, we picked
Anyway.
all our stuff up. I know we did.
You did. I've equipped your femur by taking it out of your backpack. So you've
I'm like shaking my head and I'm like, I'm giving Sigvar, I'm shaking his head at him. I'm going to run in and bonk one of them on the head.
Right, so which one are you going to? The one that's subduing or the one that's subduing Brother Tetanus?
Brother Tetanus.
Right, okay. Right,
I
so
mean, there's
attack
3
it.
on one of them.
You get plus 10 to hit. So you need 2.
Oh, that's good. Oh, come on.
You need, 2 or over. So don't fumble.
Okay.
Right, you have hit it. D4 damage. But it's a minus D4 as well. So you've hit it for 3. And then roll another D4 for the armor. The armor takes off 3. I ain't got my shovel noise.
Ah.
It makes a dong on his helmet. He goes, oof! Like that.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
Didn't I have my... If I got my crown on, then that does a lot more. Oh, that's because that's a low
That's your
roll.
plus 10 to attacking us.
Yeah. That's right. So, that guard is kind of like bushwhacked. I think he needs a morale. He's all right. He's not going to back down on this one. He's going to have you. So, looking around, the best person he's going to go for, I think, is he thinks Brother Tetanus. He's going to dispatch him. So, Brother Tetanus, you'll need to defend versus a D6 damage. He's going to basically try and knife you in the back. Right. Okay. So he does his best, but because you're so close to him and you stink of the grave, he's kind of trying to draw his sword at the same time as angle it to get it through your back, and it's very hard because you're tussling with him. And the one on
And every time I move my robes, there's another waft of corpse flesh.
Indeed. And you've got his ripped open shoulder as well, which is not good. So the one on is also going to attempt to attack So again, defend versus D6, not there. Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. At least you're getting good rolls on some stuff.
Yeah.
At least you're not taking the damage,
I want to be the hero and they're not dodging out the way.
I know. So you're managing to hold them off, and you're kind of like in a tussle with them. So next turn, they get another chance. So they're going to do exactly the same. So you need dodges for both of them. So yeah, they're going to try and hurt you by twisting your arm up your back and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, come on, my 90.
I don't believe that. That is the best damage they could roll, and it just scrapes off your armor. Wow. And Brother Tetanus is doing perfectly.
I am like an incredibly smelly wind.
You are. You do hear him go, oh, as he's fighting you. Right. Your turns. Play your turns.
Let me have another crack at that. Fine, gentlemen. I almost feel bad because he's showing bravery, but at the end of the day, you're trying to stick
Yeah,
yourself.
he has got
Oh,
4 armor.
Oh my god!
So nearly a
What
20.
the hell was that?
Well, you are trying to attack him while he's got older brother tetanus, so
I'm
it's
trying not
as
to hit
easy
brother
as it
tetanus, yeah.
looks. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Okay. So that's your attack. Brother
That was
tetanus, I
pathetic.
guess.
That wasn't even just bad, that was like tragic.
Huzzah! Hit him!
Yes, I'm going to bonk him on the head again.
Okay. So do that. It's versus D4 armor. And you need anything but a 1.
Oh,
Well,
that
that's
was so
You want to
close.
hit him.
Oh.
Okay. But you need. I need
That's not
to.
gonna.
Huh?
I mean, it's going to be a war, yeah.
Yeah.
He healed himself!
It again clangs off his helmet, hitting him.
That's got a headache, surely. You must be...
Keep doing that, you're gonna wake everybody up.
Stop that! Stop that! That's
So
really annoying!
is there armor
That's right.
1d6 or was it
That's
1d4?
Their armor is 1d4.
Right, okay. I'm gonna try and hit him again.
Mm-hmm.
Fail miserably again!
That teetered on an 18. That were a tease.
I mean,
Right.
again, it's 1d4 versus 1d4, so...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
This should have
Always
been
was a-
simple.
always with a punt.
So next round, it's you to get a turn first.
Right.
So you
That's-
get another attack basically against these two.
Go. Oh my god.
Oh, this is amazing.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll as well.
Hell.
Fuck it.
Yeah!
Yeah!
It's alright, the original one counts.
Oh shit.
But I've done 0 damage.
You give him a jolly good scare.
I'm gonna bonk him
Well,
on the head.
you actually do inflict a damage because your criticals are on an 18, 19, or 20. So you do inflict a damage on him.
Yeah, but he rolled 17. So he'll be rolling in 18, 19, or 20. Right?
Oh,
Yeah, but he got
yes.
19.
Thank you. Yes,
Oh,
thank
right,
you.
right.
Yeah. It is a natural 18 to 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Use
So,
that one, make it easier.
yeah.
It seemed
mean,
to be
we-
the two
we
skill
could-
guards were in the hut.
We can still look at surrendering. Just put it on the table there. I'm still open.
We're dead.
I,
If we surrender,
I
we're
would
dead.
say rather than prolonging the combat, you do outnumber them. And with enough tries, he's just kind of like dragging out how many dice rolls you have to make before you subdue him. So I
Maybe
would
just like
say,
push them over and run or something.
yeah, I would say you can definitely like take them out, but yeah,
Well,
like you said,
I'm like, take them out, hide the bodies.
right.
Oh,
I will let
their
you do
armor.
that because you do outnumber them, and there are no more.
And it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, and it's 11 o'clock.
Can I nick their armor, please?
Is that what time you normally close up? 11?
About that, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. What did you want to do, Andy?
I want to nick their armor.
You want to go about in guards' armor?
Well, they think I'm a guard, wouldn't they? They think
If you do that, you'll have to stay with the bodies for a little bit to strip them off and strip you off and put it on. And the chances of some guards coming may be there. I'm just telling you that. But you can do it if you wish.
Also, that massive crown isn't really militia uniform.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
And you will be walking around in city guard armor.
Oh,
Obviously
yeah,
you're
yeah,
not a city
okay.
guard.
yeah. Can I get my silver plate back?
Yes, you can get your silver plate back. It's metallic red now.
You know, just for the sake of it, while we're sort of hiding the bodies, I'm gonna fleece them to see if they've any silver.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It seems to be there's a bit of a racket going here. I truly believe that no intention of letting us in, and that every intention of once I said 50 silver, it was obvious it was a racket.
So, right, okay. So, I would say Sigsvar, roll a d66. Okay? So, 1d6 then 1d6, yeah? So, 20,
24.
24. One of them has a pocket full of broken glass. You take D2 damage.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Stop pickpockets.
and it's splintered, so it goes in your fingertips. Very painful. So I'll roll the damage. You'll take 1 damage.
Oh, one?
Okay.
Sorry.
You've got 3 bodies, so you can do it 2 more times.
Oh, shit. Right.
Yeah. Somebody else can roll as well.
So if I just do these.
So if you're doing that body, who else is plundering?
Yeah. Okay, 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
E6, yeah.
Yeah. 20. Is it a 4? They're carrying a load of broken glass.
Because that's what you do.
You've got a 1 in 6 chance of getting a 4. Come on.
Yeah. Go on.
Oh, another D6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You put your hand in and there's a bear trap. It's D12 damage.
Oh my
No,
god!
it's not.
Oh! That's a small bear.
A mousetrap, maybe.
Yeah.
You find in his pocket a key.
Ah.
A key. You obviously don't know where it's to, but it is there.
Thank you very much.
Okay. And whoever else wishes to find something.
Yeah, go on then. 3 and
3 and 5.
35.
Okay. Right. Excellent. You find in his pockets there's nothing really else of use, but there is like a tattered piece of paper, and when you open it, there are some names on it. As you look at the names, you can see 4 names. One says Ashes, one says Tetanus, one says Olsvar, and one says Sigsvar. And the Ashes is crossed out.
Oh.
oh shit, guys! You've been targeted.
Told you.
Yep.
I suggest we make our way away from this scene before more guards appear.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Someone selling alcohol this time morning.
Yeah, we'll not go for a tavern first thing. So what we'll do is we'll go to an alley, just get ourselves into the center of the city and wait until people start moving about, so it's not obvious we've just arrived.
Yeah.
After we've hidden the bodies.
Yeah. So I'm just making sure that you got the think. Oh, I was just trying to make sure that that Olsvar had his item. He's got the item. It were him who found the key, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So Olsvar's got the key. So I'll read this one thing and then we can kind of end it. So
Perfect.
you hide the bodies, like you said. You've plundered the pockets. You've got the ominous message. And as you walk through, obviously time is moving. People are waking up for the days and stuff like that. Schleswig, this ancient city, is a more mausoleum than habitat. Its pillars, once grand and ornate, now crumble and crack. Its once beautiful and majestic mosaics depict battles long forgotten and dynasties that have been covered by dust of ancient memories. From your approach, you'll see the towering cathedrals and memorials standing proud above the buildings of more use. A clear statement that their morality is lofty and proud, if this was ever the case, that the cause was forlorn and forgotten years ago. Observing the city's people, you've rarely seen a more downtrodden and repressed crowd of inhabitants. But yet, they may have a good reason. For their once fine garments are faded and frayed. The veneer of civility shows, and they cling to an ideal and a fading hope. Guards do patrol the streets, and their halberds are shining in the frost light. Some drag and beat the elderly until they hand over what scrap of food they were hiding. Then there are some true nobles in their rich fineries that are also torn and soiled. They move with shifting subterfuge, looking to bribe the next inspectors or turn away from the hordes so they can survive another day on what meagre comfort they can manage. The only truly rich in Slysvig are the rats who feast nightly on the corpses of the starved and desperate populace. So you've reached Slysvig. That is the city. And
Sounds like a lovely place.
yeah, and that's where we will end it. You've reached the city, but what is the ominous note?
I knew it was a setup.
His name.
I knew it was a setup to get his captured. The minute to give that amount, it did not make sense.
Yeah, but what does the line to Ash's name mean? Does it mean he's been? Well, it doesn't mean he's killed, obviously, but what have they done with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we shall find out. Well, there you go, folks. That was a lot of fun, as always. Thanks, everyone, for playing. Thanks for everybody that turned up in the chat. And it just leaves me to say, until next time, keep up to date with the channel, do the type of clicky things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.